Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Hold
I
on, wait a
retweeted
minute.
it already.
God damn, my phone just fell.
That's crazy.
GG's.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hold on. We already have it. That's
Welcome to episode 14 of the Loud and Wrong podcast. Wee woohoo, barbar,
We're on 14
yeah.
now.
We are at 14. It's hard to
cum
believe that
sandwich.
we have come this far. Do y'all want to? Do we want to do intros or well? We gotta do intros every time someone new comes through. Young Chris, at the very least. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Hey. Hello,
Just the
I'm young
fair.
Chris. I'm just, new here, chilling out with these crew, these beautiful men right here,
Cap.
especially Cardiac. Hey, you talking to yourself right now? That's crazy. But anyways, I'm just here to have a fun time. Hopefully, discuss
I got
about
pizza. I'm gonna eat
whatever
pizza.
stuff like that.
Mute
That's
your
a
mic.
introduction though. I'm done.
Bet. And y'all know the rest of us. Ace, Drew,
Yes, down.
Jay,
sir.
Pastor,
Yes,
Skinny.
sir.
It's the squad. Shout out. Let me see who's in chat right now. Is anyone in chat right now? I can't tell. I don't think so. But at the recording of this podcast, as we're live right now, the Mavericks game just ended. Mavericks and Jazz just ended game 4. We were just talking about it. Anyone want to talk expound upon what we was talking? Basically, Luka returned.
Fuck Dwight Powell.
Suns and 5.
Rudy,
Fuck
Suns,
Dwight Powell.
Suns and 5.
Rudy,
Mavs and-
goddamn
Mavs and 6.
Gobert.
Mavs and 6.
Suns
and 5. Suns and 5.
Mavs and 6. Are y'all stupid?
It
Mavs and
doesn't
6.
matter
Come
who
on,
wins.
Mavs
Suns and 5.
Mavs and 5.
Mavs and 6.
Oh,
Suns
Keelan,
and
Keelan,
four.
welcome back,
We're
Keelan.
taking them down.
Mavs and 4. Mavs and 4.
Suns
Well,
and 4.
Just for some context, we are the podcast that, as a collective, voted for the Dallas Mavericks to reach the NBA Finals.
Suns and 4.
I don't even believe that. I'm a master.
No, I do want to be the Jazz.
Wait
Bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait a minute, I must have not been here.
As a podcast with a 40+ member Discord,
Loud and Wrong voted for Mavs and finals.
yes,
I don't
the
remember
collective.
voting in that, bro.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
I
Big
mean,
bro.
you're
remember
repping
that.
brand on your shirt right now.
You should have Pokemon go to the polls. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You should have.
Listen,
should have
all I'm
participated.
saying is, it don't matter who wins. Suns and 4.
Suns and 4 is nasty.
That is
And
crazy.
then after the Suns
Warriors
go
in
in
5.
5, Warriors and 6.
Suns gonna lose him for.
Damn, how can you eat that much dick?
Yeah.
What?
Drew,
Like,
I
is
want to
it
revisit
yet?
Drew's points because the last time we talked hoops,
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he
Are we
tweaking.
still? Well, we're actually on the pod.
yes. What do you?
Yeah, we are.
Ace, what's wrong with you?
We're
Don't
talking about
say
the last
anything.
episode. The fuck?
I mean, I want to start off every pod, recapping, looking at how our predictions went. Eyeing Drew as the only other face that's on screen right now. How do you feel about the Suns being up 3-1 and winning 2 games without Devin Booker?
I mean, I never said
Just one.
that the
Just
Pelicans would beat them.
That's just one.
I mean, this should be a freebie. It should have been a freebie. Even if they didn't have Devin Booker, it's still a freebie. It's the Pelicans.
Okay.
But-
ass nigga.
I don't
No,
think anything's a
I-
free
I-
when you have CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram both dropping 30 points like in multiple games in the series.
Okay, but you guys hype up the Suns so much, they should be able to wash them up.
Right?
Like I didn't say that. I didn't say they'd lose in the first round. I said I'd take the Mavs over them, which I still do.
And they are. But boy.
It's nasty.
We'll see. We'll see. It's still the first round. But you're right.
I said they would lose to the Mavs in the second.
Yeah,
And,
you did say second round. I don't think we did games. I don't think we did like definitive like how long each series was gonna go. But
I think we did it for some series and then we didn't do it for other series.
yeah,
Either way, I'm pretty sure most of them are looking wrong.
If it's the Mavs, I'm probably 6 or 7.
I don't care who the matchup is. Warriors and 5.
I'm pretty sure we all. I'm pretty sure we
I don't
voted.
know.
I'm pretty sure we voted the Nuggets to win.
Yeah, we voted
Nuggets
the
is
Nuggets.
fucking
we
suck.
did. And I was the only person that said
Yeah,
even
you
without
actually did.
Steph,
I
I would take the Warriors. Granted, Steph's played the whole
Bro,
series.
looking-
so.
That's the whole fucking series.
Dude, look at what we said. We said the Western Conference Finals are going to be Jokic versus Luka.
That's what
Bro,
y'all said.
Imagine being,
Yeah, no,
imagine
that's
being
That's
MVP
what we
twice
voted. We
and
voted
getting
that.
We
no,
thought
no.
Steph
That's
wasn't
what
gonna
y'all
play.
said.
We thought Steph wasn't gonna play.
Bro,
Look-
imagine being
To be fair, yeah.
imagine being an MVP twice and getting swept both years. Couldn't be me. Tell you that.
I
You
know
got
we
swept
couldn't
last
play.
year?
Weak ass nigga.
Yeah, that's what-
You could
that's
not
last
be
He
year.
didn't get
Suns.
Swept by the
swept.
Suns.
He
Get
didn't
in the
get
gym,
swept.
fuckboy.
He didn't get swept last year.
Yeah, he
right?
did.
Last year, we got
He
swept by the
didn't get
Suns.
swept in the first round.
He lost in 4.
Last
Suns,
year.
yeah.
Four by the Suns.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
crazy.
No, they
No, but that wasn't the first
they
round
beat Dame in the first round, and then they lost to the Suns in the second round.
Yeah, because Dame at that 55-point type
And
beat.
when Austin Rivers was praying to God that he missed a shot, remember that?
That was literally crazy.
though. Oh god, yeah.
But yeah, shout out the Suns. They're handling
Can I give a
business.
shout out real quick?
What?
Can I give a shout out real quick? I just have
What's up?
something on my heart. I like to shout out the Bulls for lying to all the fans all over the fucking world after
believe them?
after beating the Bucks, losing by
You believe
30
them?
without Chris Middleton. I'd like to shout them out because I am very appreciative of the stuff they do for us.
111 to
Line for what?
81.
Wait, line for what? Who they lied about you?
Nah, they lied
It's
to
gonna be good?
everybody. They gave the city of Chicago false hope when they beat them. You know,
That's your dumb ass fault for believing them. I ain't gonna hold you.
no, bro.
No, wait, yo, no, hold on.
I believe
ISO,
in
real
you.
quick, ISO. That is true. All regular season, you see they could not beat good teams. They've only beat bottom feeder teams all regular season.
Pretty sure they were
It's
like
your
0
fault.
16 or something.
But what we
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
The
The
Bulls.
Bulls being
The
frauds.
Bulls defrauded. Yeah, the fraud.
But no,
Fraud.
like
We all knew that.
they beat them.
Can you call
and
them
then
frauds
the
if
team
everyone's
lost-
calling them
They lost
frauds?
Chris Middleton for
Yeah.
I
2
mean, miracle happens.
And in
Like
the
a-
bottom of my gut, I was thinking, man, they could do something now. And boy, was I wrong.
Like a-
That's hilarious.
No,
man.
because
is a
on
question,
paper
like-
they should be better than what they are,
Like
but and they're
when
not.
people were calling the Jazz frauds, can you call them frauds when no one expects nothing of them and everyone
Yes.
expects them to lose?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
but no,
Mm,
yes and no.
it's funny called
'cause it
frauds.
depends on like we don't expect you to lose in the first round with Luka not playing. Like we expect you to blow a 3-1 lead. Like yeah, we
They
don't
didn't
expect you to get to the finals, but like
When
come
your
on, bro.
stars
Like
don't see
the way you go out.
I don't think you expect them to go anywhere.
Yeah, it depends on the situation and calling frauds. Like some
I'm pretty sure-
series they were frauds. Yes, some series they lost
But-
to
but-
teams
but,
they should
like-
have not lost.
Everyone didn't expect them to make the Western Conference Finals, and they're not going to make the Western Conference Finals. No one expected the Bulls to get out the first round, and they not getting out the first round. I'm pretty sure. Like,
That's that's not really true.
that is
Like
What?
Nigga, who?
Wait,
Who
no,
didn't
no, no,
expect the
no,
Bulls
wait,
to get
what?
out?
Whoa.
Nah,
Wait,
but
wait,
the
what
most
I-
things.
what I-
But we're calling them
what I
frauds
mean
because
is-
we're calling them frauds because we don't expect them to be the what are they, the 6th seed, 5th seed?
I mean, I don't know if you're remembering, but they're still kind of injured.
Is that Donovan
Even Zach
McNabb?
LaVine is playing injured. So
Yeah.
No. First of all, fuck you.
That's Nick
Nick
Foles.
Foles.
Nick
Yeah.
Foles.
That's
Nick
Nick
Foles?
Foles.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nick,
Yeah, they turned
okay,
his name up.
Even worse.
fucking Nick. Respect it.
Is this
Nick
Astros
Foles.
kid? Astros son? Oh,
Philly legend.
Oh no, it's Astro Daddy.
that's
what's up,
nasty.
Daddy?
Oh my
Anyway.
God.
Oh, the father that stepped up, crazy.
Anyway, but no, on paper the Bulls should have been a lot better than what they were. I understand the
Should they
injuries to
have?
Lonzo and Caruso and DeMar being, out some games,
The
and
frozen.
Zach
Question,
Levine being
question.
out some games. Yes.
Right after you,
Uh-huh.
wait. Did anyone have them making a top 3 seed in the preseason?
No.
Like, what the
No,
fuck?
no.
Should they have
Oh,
been
yo,
a lot better than the 6 seed? What niggas expect? Like Knicks was
E-
saying
e-
4 or
even if
5th,
you want to
6th.
just say the playoffs, like if we look at this team, this is a team that the S is missing Lonzo, and even with Caruso coming back, that's guard defense. The Bucks specialty isn't guard offense. It isn't guard shot creation. It's Giannis being the best two-way player on the planet. Chris Middleton being their clutch closer
They're
on the
not
wing.
DPOY
Yeah, but the thing is, we thought they'd be
with
yeah,
no
we didn't-
DPOY.
Yeah, we didn't expect them to beat the Bucks, obviously, and like a bunch of other teams.
We didn't expect them
We
to
expected them.
We didn't expect them to
No.
win a game. No cap. Like
No. I'm saying before we
I'm
expect.
not gonna lie to you.
I'm
This
talking
is
about
this
like
is
during
the-
like the middle of the season. We expect them to be competitive. They're not competitive
No,
at
he
all.
didn't.
No.
Who's
Yes.
us?
Because
no,
DeMar
Who's
DeRozan
us?
is still DeMar DeRozan.
Nigga, I'm
If you want to
expecting them
say
go to 6 with the Hawks, nigga.
if
I'm
you
not gonna
want to
lie
say
you.
game 2, like even me, I was like, oh dang, this is DeMar's like 5th good playoff game in his career. That's crazy. So I kind of expect I did expect him
but
to
like,
play better.
Don't you think in the regular season we expect them like, okay, this is a team that can be
No.
competitive?
No.
No,
This is not a team that's built to beat anybody in the play. Nobody else in the East they can beat. They are a bad matchup
I'm
for
taking
just about
Charlotte
everybody
six.
I
else.
don't even think the Bulls can beat
This
the
is the-
Hawks. They can
this is-
the Hawks run the score
That's
on them
nasty.
easily.
That is
For
nasty.
me, people were hyping
And it's
up
not
when like
crazy
DeMar
because
DeRozan.
the Hawks are a good team. The Hawks are a good team. He just has like amazing defense and like the depth on that team is crazy. You have the 6th man of the year. You have multiple guys who can come up off the bench and step up and go and want to guard Trae Young. Like that's something you don't see everywhere.
No, I'm just saying. Like I said, I didn't expect them to win much either, but I expect them to be at least competitive. I say take 2 games or something. Not from the Bucks, but like from a lot of teams in the East make it hard on them.
I think they can take 2 from the Bucks with Chris Middleton being out.
For me, for the Bulls, I think the reason why people were so hyped up with them is that early in the season where DeRozan was going kind of crazy, people were thinking like, oh, this Bull team legit.
They're like a top 3
they're
seed.
actually contenders. They were like what 3rd, right?
Yeah, it was like the first.
They were the 1 seed, but here's the thing: the East, every single team. I'll tell you the teams who have had a stint. Thank you. I'll tell you all the teams in the East that have had a 2-week stint as the 1 seed: the Nets, the Bulls, the Sixers, the Bucks, the Celtics, and the Heat. That is 6 different teams that have had a 2-week stint. That is 2 power rankings worth of like number 1 seeds in the Eastern Conference. Just because the Bulls were 1 out of 6 doesn't mean that those expectations, number 1, transfer to the playoffs, and number 2, should like say that, oh, someone who's had 4 good playoff games in his entire career will show up against Giannis, will show up against Joel Embiid, will show up against the defense of the Miami Heat or the defense of the Celtics, or show up against Kevin Durant, or even show up against the Raptors. I'm taking the Raptors in 6 on them. That's the only team that's going to 6.
I don't think you can put that old expectation on DeMar DeRozan because he's having a career year at the ripe age of like, I don't even remember how old he is. He's like 30 something.
He's like 30.
This is a career year for him. So like you would expect something more out of him. And I mean, 2 nights ago, was it 2 nights, 3 nights when he dropped 41?
No.
I just don't think.
Don't expect more out of DeRozan. He showed multiple times in the playoff that he choked stick. Come on now.
I'll say this.
No, this is a career year guy. This is somebody who's playing a different role than back in when he was
And plus,
he's the same guy.
No, it's a similar role. It's just that he's hitting the same. He's hitting the shots that he was attempting at like such a high rate. Like he's shooting 50%.
His playmaking got better. Niggas was telling me a lot. He's the same guy.
Plus, he has a little more help on offense.
Because back when he was playing in Toronto, I don't think he had the 3-point shot that he has now. His mid range was
on 35% on 1 attempt.
The 3-pointer haven't changed, bro. What you?
Bro, he can shoot kinda, bro. He can kinda.
1 attempt a game on 35%.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in Toronto, bro, they would let that man shoot, bro. He can.
Hold on,
They're still letting him shoot.
You gotta kind of put a body on him now.
No, you don't.
No.
Him being 6 feet away from him is
you're
not
lying.
kind of putting on the body.
You're lying. Whoever said he got a 3-point shot now, you're lying.
I said it's not as bad as it was in Toronto.
Whoa.
Hold on. Look at the facts.
No, you gotta let me talk. Let me talk real quick. This man is taking 2 attempts a game on 35% shooting.
I don't think it's 2.
2 attempts
I'm pretty
a
sure
game.
it's 1.
No, it's 2. It's 1.9. 1.9.
That's better than 34 guys. You gotta see the price tag.
1.9 is on 35% shooting. Bro, he is not no 3-point shooter. He's not.
Well, he's not saying that. He's not saying he's a 3-point shooter.
I just said it was a 3-point shooter. I just said it's improved, bro.
Yeah.
And the most he took was 3.6 on 31%.
No, is it honestly improved? No, to be honest, is it really improved? Because,
I think he's getting more open shots. Probably. I'm about to fact check it. I'll fact check it.
I'll say this: I see him hit like a little more contested shots. say that. That's what
Well, from 3, I don't think he.
Yeah,
I
from
think.
three,
I
from
mean,
three, I see him hit like
it's
a
one.
contested one here and
Are
there.
y'all talking about
Yes,
just those two
I
buzzer
can say that.
beaters? Niggas saw the two buzzer beaters.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
No, not
3-point
the
I
shooter,
buzzer
don't even
guys.
remember him
Oh
hitting
no,
buzzer
man.
beaters. He did that.
He's a 3-point shooter.
I'm not even talking about the buzzer
Wait,
beaters.
my
That's the
thing
only
is though.
contested threes I ever seen him get.
My thing is though. In
To
2016,
be honest.
in 2016, he took 1.8 a game and shot him at 34%. It's the same shit basically. I
1.9.
don't
Bruh.
care that much.
Not a
I don't.
shooter.
2016, 2016, 2016, 2016. I remember now.
Yeah,
Never mind.
who
It
cares, bro?
took me a second. I haven't been on pod in a minute. Gotta get my shit back together.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, these teams are frauds. They
He
did what
don't
we
even make a
expected of
full
them.
3.
I don't know what to tell
He
you.
No,
doesn't
but
make a full 3. He makes 0.7.
y-
3.
yeah, basically. Now, my thing is though, with a lot of these teams, we've established expectations based off of their names instead of the fits
And the players
and
too.
names. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
well,
big
that
names.
means
I know what
yeah,
you. Yeah.
yes.
Like
Like
the
same thing with the
Nets.
Lakers
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Nets. You know, you think, oh, I'll put these megastars together, cram them all in one team, has to work. Something fell, something fucks up. You know, James Harden is mid, he's trash, he's old, he's washed. Unvets Kyrie, he sits out for a season and a half, or he gets hurt all the time. You know,
I don't like that take
the
because last year
Lakers,
they weren't
AD
hurt. They
gets
won the
hurt
championship.
all the time. LeBron's getting old. Russ is Russ. Like
All
sometimes
I
right,
don't
it
like
just
the
doesn't
Nets
work.
thing because
you
last
bringing
year
up the
if they weren't
Lakers is
hurt, they would have won the
crazy. Okay.
championship. And I firmly believe on that because they wouldn't have taken it. Like it wouldn't have taken them 7 games to beat the Bucks last year if all 3 were playing.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
I agree with that, but shit.
I didn't even know what he
Agreed.
said.
That big 3 would have beat the Bucks in probably 6.
Wait,
maybe even 5.
what big 3? What big
What
3?
big?
Oh, he's
What
talking about
team?
the Nets versus the Bucks.
They took him to
Okay.
7, and KD
It's
would
not-
have won that game if his foot
I
wasn't big.
mean, they're losing to the
I
Olympics
guess.
right now.
Now,
I
I
agree.
believe that, but
And in that
No,
game,
wait.
Harden was still playing on a messed up ankle, so he was
I
playing on
guess.
one leg.
I mean, I
No,
get that,
wait.
but you know,
I mean,
shit
I
happens
guess.
though.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure
If
that
Fall
happened.
happens, he be getting burpees.
And that big 3 that
Wait,
year didn't even play. What was it? Only 20 some games together. After that, it was like
All right,
hearing
but
like
the thing is,
Wait.
hold on, shut up. The thing is about that team, I haven't seen the Nets play at that level since that game. Even so,
But if my
like,
sister had
I
a pick, she'd
haven't
be
seen
my
them be
brother.
that good and competitive. Where I'm confident that they can like win a championship.
designer or cardiac. Can one of y'all fact check something for me real quick?
Designers here?
How many designers?
Whatever the fuck your name is up top.
Well,
One of y'all check
goddamn.
That's crazy.
When is the last time has Kyrie played a full playoff run?
A full playoff run? Boston.
Yeah.
So
What
2019.
year?
he did play a
20
full run.
2019.
Was it 2 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. He lost in the
29.
second
We're in
round.
the Twitter space.
Oh, I thought it got hurt. I thought it got hurt that year too.
No, it's 2019.
No,
but he didn't play
2019.
that well.
You mean
Yeah.
2018?
Yeah, 2018 is when he got hurt before the playoffs. But 2019 is when he choked.
Oh, okay. No, because I'm about to say, out of my mind, he hasn't did it since he was on the Cavs. So, okay, thank you. I thought it's been that long since he's actually survived an entire playoff run. Okay.
I mean, he's
I'm
always
used to
been
him being
injury
hurt.
prone. Even on the
Yeah, I'm
Cavs, he
used
was
to him
injury
being
prone.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm used to him being hurt every postseason. I am. I'm sorry. Just so I
Not
got
even
accustomed to it.
postseason. Even before LeBron came, he was still getting a little bit injury.
When LeBron was there, he only played 50 in the year they won the championship.
Okay,
He played 53 games and averaged less than 20 points. He like in the regular season, both him and LeBron weren't that good, and they missed some time. So
Oh yeah, LeBron would have back.
Yeah, LeBron's not good. L plus ratio.
that's crazy to say, but
Not
you
the
know who
best player
really
to ever
isn't
play in
good?
I mean, he's not in the playoffs for a reason.
You know who really
LeBron's
isn't
best player
good?
to ever put a hand on the ball.
Kevin Durant, bro. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. Please.
Hey,
Please.
cardiac.
I've been prepping all week for this. I've been prepping
look.
all week for this.
I told you this at school, bro. Today's the day.
Today's the day.
They're in Brooklyn. They're in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I would have it on in the
told you.
background, but I don't want to super distract myself during this
I
pod.
told you that
yeah.
Grim Reaper in
Well, I
his
guess I'll
stomach.
do it
That
for you
little,
then,
that little
fuckboy.
sleeping beast. making up
12
today.
to 2 right now
Coming out.
currently. It's 12 to 2 currently.
Who going who?
So
Going
it's
who?
2 is 12.
So
Who
it's
is 12?
12-5.
Okay.
and
Okay.
KD
It's
just
the
hit a
first quarter.
shot,
It's
so-
the first quarter. It's the first quarter.
5 minutes.
I
It's
ain't
the first
talking
quarter.
so much shit to Cruz. No cap. Fuck that
You
nigga.
and you are, and it is amazing being in those, man. Nevertheless.
Cardiac.
Bro,
But when I
if y'all lose,
Cardiac, when I said the Nets have a chance to beat the Celtics, I don't look that crazy now, do I?
Yeah, you still look
Yeah,
crazy.
you do. Yeah,
You
they're
still
up
look
2-0 now.
Can somebody tell me
I don't
who
think I'm
Bruce
that crazy
Brown
now.
and why is he carrying the
Because imagine
Tell
if
you about
KD
Chris
played
Brown?
like
I don't know.
above average. They would have won.
But here's the thing, Drew. They're going against the number 1 defense in the league, and we knew that before the playoffs. They're going against a defense that is not only great, but even without Robert Williams, still matches up well against.
Wait, Robert Williams, he's back. You know that, right?
He is?
Is it game 3 or game 4?
Yes,
No,
he's back.
Oh, this
Back
is a
today.
sweep! It's a sweep! It's a
He's
sweep!
But he's getting
It's a sweep! It's a sweep! It's a sweep!
restricted-
It's a sweep!
restricted
It's a
minutes.
sweep! It's a sweep!
He's
It's a
getting
sweep.
restricted minutes.
He's getting restricted minutes tonight.
I
but
don't
he's
care.
come
I
back
don't
in
care.
the fourth.
Celtics in 4.
that's crazy.
Racism is
Bro,
back,
yo.
bro. I don't care. I don't
If,
care.
if the Celtics actually beat the Nets in 4, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, bro.
Celtics in
That's
4.
Wait.
The
Hold
time?
I don't care.
The time
I don't
was
care.
back, bro. Yo,
Oh,
the
I'm
time
sorry. Wait,
was back.
Racism is back. Hold on now. Hold
I-
on.
Yeah, bro, the
Why?
Celtics are winning, bro.
I don't care, bro. Look, this is a team that matches up amazingly. They shadow Jason Tatum is proving to be a top
He's an
10
all-NBA
two-way player
player.
in the league.
Top what?
A top 10 two-way player, top 5 two-way player, but probably a top
And all
20 defender in the league because like his problem is like defensive inconsistency. But if he is able to do it for the entirety of this series on KD, then I think that kind of solves our problem.
Okay.
We should see. We should still see him do it for longer. But if he can do it on KD,
I was saying,
I
I
have no
can't base
problems.
off one series.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if he can do it,
The
then we know
Celtics
he
have been
can,
fouling, though.
and he can get the Kawhi
think-
treatment, which is like legacy points. So.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Oh God. Please no. Not about that.
Wild
Anakin.
take. I have a hot take. Bruce Brown is gonna carry the Nets to 6, and they're gonna win in 6.
Okay,
Shut your goddamn.
Shut up.
Hold on,
Bruce
everybody,
Brown.
hold on.
We're-
Everybody be quiet.
we're-
Everybody be quiet. Shut your goddamn mouth, you fucking idiot.
Hey, you- hey,
Oh
you-
my-
I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need you to stop right, right here.
Bruce Brown is gonna average 25, and he's carrying the Nets to 6, bro.
That's nasty.
No cap. Has he? No, Kyrie's still at game 1. I was gonna say, has he been the best player in the series
Nah,
for
Bruce
the Nets?
Brown had 23 game 2, and he has 7 as of now. Might even have more.
If you don't have more, that's a shame. But nevertheless,
Cardiac.
Do you
Please
think
do not mention Kawhi Leonard to me again, please. I don't
Why?
want to hear that. I don't want to hear his name.
Why?
Why are you being Kawhi Leonard's biggest hater?
Because wait, hold on. Like I said on the last podcast I was on, Kawhi Leonard's legacy is very iffy to me. I'm sorry. Everyone has told me.
Oh, we agree.
That
We
rings
agree.
no
We
His
agree.
legacy
We
crap,
talked
yeah.
about this.
I don't really
We agree.
understand it.
You know, just like you said, he is Paul George with 2 rings. He's
I don't
Jimmy
know.
Butler with 2 finals MVPs. That is all he is.
Yeah.
Look at the numbers. Look at what he's actually accomplished. He's the
Has
exact
Paul
same guy.
George had a DPOI?
He's played
Wait, hold
defensive
on.
player of the
No,
year
wait.
level defense. It's just that
Wait,
he was also
Kenny
playing
Bob,
in the
I
league
can-
with
let me answer
Rudy
that question
Gobert.
for you. First of all, in the last 3 years, y'all have told me multiple times y'all do not care about Defensive Player of the Year awards. I don't care.
I've never said that.
Do you hear that
Y'all
from
said
us?
no.
You heard that
No,
from us?
no. NBA fans have
Kodak, I'm
said
looking your way.
Rudy's getting it every year. We don't care. It doesn't matter. We don't
Yeah,
give a
I'm
fuck
looking
about that
your way.
award.
He said that.
I would
So-
say that. I would say that. But Paul George has played that level
Drew, I'm
of
looking your way.
defense
Did you say
a
that?
multitude of
Yeah, bro.
times in his career.
Yes.
guess,
So
yeah,
has
but
Jimmy Butler. They
I
have the
guess the-
exact same stats.
yeah, but I guess the difference is Kawhi played it in the finals against the best player in the world at the
He
time,
was on
and
assist.
second
Yeah.
seventh best player of all time. That definitely elevated his career a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Gave
felt
it-
for
it boosted
Kawhi,
it up.
I felt for Kawhi, he was like brought into a really good team, the Spurs, and kind of provided from that.
You
But
can say that about everybody,
benefited from
though.
that.
No, you can't say that
You
about
can't
everyone.
say that about
Yeah,
everybody.
Imagine
no.
you get
Yeah,
drafted
everybody.
to the Lakers with Kareem.
No, you
I don't
cannot.
know. Sex is better.
Yeah.
Larry
What?
Bird got drafted to the Celtics. That was a good team like the
I
season.
still laugh.
Come on, man.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck he said. Honestly, I was so confused.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking right now. My
Was that a
predictions:
foul?
Warriors and Nets finals. Warriors and
But
I don't want
no,
the, I
Kevin
don't want
You're
the
Durant.
just
Warriors to
talking.
win.
But to
Warriors
talk
and
about,
7.
yeah, he really is. He starts talking about shit. But
You
Kevin Durant,
suck it.
Small dick.
Kevin Durant
Calm down.
is either getting old before our
Hmm?
eyes, or Steve Nash has been playing this man 45 fucking minutes a game for the
Yeah,
last
that's cool and
Defense,
shit,
y'all.
but
I won't say
Defense.
it's literally just like the Celtics playing some of the best defense we've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
But
All
to
in
time.
the
be
last
honest,
decade.
yeah, they're playing great defense, obviously. But
Yeah.
I expect KD to make it still. I don't
yeah.
expect KD to shoot. What is it?
Oh
4
my
14,
gosh,
15?
Yeah.
bro!
Yeah, that's cool and shit,
13
No
Drew.
matter
But
no matter
Mav,
what the defense is.
crazy.
yeah, that's
Because
cool.
yeah, because he's supposed to be the best scorer of all time. I don't think the defense is great, obviously. It obviously
Yeah, I'm
hinders
not
him,
gonna
but
lie. Nets are
it's
getting swept.
I think it's mostly
Who the
Kevin
fuck is
Durant
not shut the
himself.
fuck up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron would probably going crazy.
Yeah,
Officially, I take
Oh
back what I
my
just
God.
said, bro. The Nets are trash. The niggas just let up a 13-2 run. I
Oh
apologize
no,
to
no, no,
everyone.
no! Keep that same energy.
Every
Keep that same
Celtics
energy.
fan,
13, 12, yeah.
I
Get over it.
apologize
Nah,
for what I
Racism
said.
is live and well, guys. Let's go.
I'm gonna
Jason
need you.
Tatum is the best forward in the playoffs right now, and
Keep that
Celtics
same energy,
champions
my
for the
guy.
year.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's cool and all. Mavs and
That
Boston
racism
finals,
push
fuck
go
boy.
crazy.
Bears and Boston
No,
finals.
This
but
But yeah,
series,
but like I was saying, I think it's mostly KD themselves than the defense.
yes,
uh,
I
Yeah,
agree.
Because
it's
a lot of
mixture,
a
it's
lot of
mixture.
those shots KD makes.
a
Most of
lot
them
of
are
those
like
shots
pretty,
KD
especially in the mid-range.
makes. A lot of those shots KD does make, but like Jason Tatum is doing a amazing job of shadowing him, ball denying off of screens, just reading his off ball
Doing
movement.
good.
The only thing that they have yet to do, which I'm sure they're doing as I'm speaking in this game, is those pin down screens, those elevator like plays for KD,
Yeah.
like because that he used to run like super early in OKC. Like when they were playing him at the two.
I promise you, they've run those before. Not a
Wait,
lot though.
They haven't,
also,
not in this
cardiac,
series. They have not.
you
On the
missed
series?
out
Am I
on something
bugging?
very big. You missed out on something
You're
very big.
bugging. You are bugging.
Am I?
Al Horford
No,
playing
not
help
you.
defense has been phenomenal.
That too. Yeah. But I'm saying
Well, yeah.
on KD specific, and that's the thing. Al Horford on just about every isolation for KD, it's Tatum as the primary defender for the most part, unless there's a switch, of course. And then you have Jason Tatum there for the ISO defense, and then you have at least Al Horford like just right there playing like secondary. And then you have at least somebody ready for the dig if he drives. That's every single play. You can go look at all his isolation in these two games so far. The
Yeah.
Celtics have basically just been shadow trapping him the
What the
entire
fuck is that on his
time.
wall?
Yeah, like they're doing great, but like I said, like KD shouldn't be shooting through that no matter what the defense is. He's arguably, I don't argue it, but he's supposed to be like a top 3 scorer of all time. People say top 2. People say the best.
Shoot, I'll say this. I think some of the best
Defense,
scorers
no
of
matter
all
how
time are
Niggas
getting
put him
lost by
over
this defense.
Kobe.
Niggas iffy
Niggas put him over Kobe.
Okay, he's really saying he's really
Ooh.
adding
That
nothing
is
to the
true.
pot.
That is true.
That's
I
crazy.
do.
That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah, don't ever say that shit.
no,
Kobe,
he is.
that's a conversation.
He
Him
is.
and Kobe, no cap.
Them
No,
niggas
I
put
mean,
him over Kobe, and he dropped what 10 game one.
What?
I think it was a little bit more than
10
that.
game
Hold
two,
on.
Feels like
10
it.
game
To the
2.
free throws.
No, it was 10. It was
Game
10
two,
game 2.
game two, he dropped 27. Game one, I
If-
could have sworn it was
No,
all
he's
Kyrie.
dropped 20 in both games, but just on horrible efficiency.
It was
you mean KD.
bro. Last game was
KD.
mainly free throws because I could have sworn he shot
Yeah.
like 5 for 20.
Yeah,
He
game
shot
one.
19 free throws. 19.
Yes,
Game one, he
shoots,
played a
like,
little bit better. He shot a little bit
It's
better.
mainly free throws. He gets free. He gets to the lane. He gets to the lane. Gets a foul, and he shoots 2 free throws every time.
Which
But
some
that's the
were
thing.
fouls,
I
ain't
think
gonna hold you.
everybody's fouling. Like
Yeah,
RJ
but that's
Redick.
just the thing.
No, wait, RJ Barrett said on the podcast, if everybody's fouling, the coach can't call everything. I think the whole Celtics,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
well-
defense, are playing way too physical.
You just deck your
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you have to play with KD. You have to be really
Yeah,
physical.
that's
Put
how.
him in a
That,
job,
So
bro.
that's why he's getting
yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what I
free
was
throws.
just thinking.
being physical without fouling.
Just trip his ass.
So it's
And the
great.
Celtics have been doing that all
It's working
year.
on him.
Great cap, you know, great cap.
I mean, it's working on him, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
you
he's
can't
good.
complain that they're fouling.
Yeah, Cardiac, this is where you do the transition type shit.
This is crazy.
Well,
You
wait,
see-
wait, no. Wait, hold on. There is one thing about Kevin Durant I to examine real quick about one of the greatest scorers of all time. I will still stand on. He
Oh,
is still
brother.
that.
I guess he is. I don't know what
that
to tell you.
tween, you
No
know?
one's taking that away from him.
That tween
No,
hat
no,
magic,
no.
you know?
Except for
Y'all
Drew.
talking about Kobe. Y'all brought out Kobe and say he's not a better scorer than Kobe.
Say names.
He's much more efficient
Drew.
everywhere on the court than Kobe ever was.
I mean,
Kobe
don't
played in a
forget,
harder
Kobe
defensive
was
era.
tough
Steve
shot
Nash
maker,
and
though.
Derek Fisher. I don't see Kevin Durant getting any type, like anywhere close to that. Just himself scoring. I mean, efficiency. I understand that, but like when you have all yourself, and on top of that, you know, teams are still gonna double team you and then send those traps your way, and he still got it done. KD can't do that. KD done that.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you right now. Kendrick is about to drop.
I hate this man.
Why are you
Slippery.
here? Why is he
You're
here?
nasty.
Why is he here?
Kid,
No.
look, let's
Chappelle.
finish this. So
Chappelle.
we go get to the albums. We go get to the albums.
Dick,
Let's get this shit.
Dick,
Let's
Dick,
get this
Dick
shit.
Dev, whatever the fuck your name is. I understand what you're trying to say,
Oh, damn.
but last year we saw what KD was doing to the Bucks by himself
I mean,
Are we
without
doing this?
Kyrie and with a hurt James Harden.
okay.
He was still putting up 35, 40 a game by himself every game.
Fucking LeBron.
Tell them.
I think Kobe's doing that too, to be honest.
Yeah, Kobe
Yeah.
Kobe played in a better defensive era, with less spacing, so his efficiency is going to be worse.
Kobe goes out there.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
I
They
think
put
less
Drew
spacing would
Holiday
make it
in
a better
perimeter
defensive
and he's
era.
scoring
Cardiac.
40. I swear to
I
God.
know.
Bro, like I said,
Like having less
it-
spacing would make them look better defenders.
like I said, it's a debate,
actually,
but I think most people have Kevin Durant because he can do more, shoots better from the three, better
And he's
from the
7 foot
mid range, in my
tall.
opinion.
He's fucking 7 foot tall for no reason.
Yeah, and he's 7 foot tall. Yeah, that's
Right.
kind of the main thing.
And the one
Honestly,
thing Kevin Durant doesn't do, which he should, is post up more. But he's too damn thin to
I'm
post
glad
up.
you didn't say brush his hair.
He's skinny, bro.
Well,
He don't got hair on the crown.
Like coming from the Achilles injury, I thought he was gonna play kind of like a Dirt style of play,
Dirt?
where they put where they do a lot of the post ups, they run him off the screen a lot.
They
Yeah,
should.
but
Kevin Durant just hit a shot, guys.
he should. I don't understand
hit a
why
shot?
he wouldn't.
He scored.
He hit 2 shots
Just to
today.
make it easier for him.
He's 2 for 2
Yeah.
right now.
But
Jason
he
Tatum
also-
just hit a game winner, guys.
like you can only do fucking crossover pull up from the three so much.
Bang.
That is
He usually
true.
gets post ups. I don't know where
Yeah,
you're
that's what I was
coming at.
thinking.
Though.
He
gets
does
post-ups.
he does get a
Especially
lot of
when Kendrick
his
dropped.
he does get a lot of his points from post ups, but I do want
No.
to get off of basketball for a second.
Okay.
Kendrick is dropping.
Is it confirmed?
And it is confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, he
By who?
Kendrick.
Kendrick, nigga.
I wasn't keep. I'm not keeping up with all that.
He's the one that
Kendrick
announced
confirmed
it.
From the 80s,
He announced
crazy.
it. Kendrick
PG Lang
announced
Studios.
through PG Lang through it was weird. It was like a external. It was like a link that went to a makeshift website to where like he had a letter. It's like, yeah, this is gonna be my last album with TDE, which we all know.
I think he's Oklahoma now. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, keep it going.
But yeah, this is gonna be his last album with TDE. What's it gonna be called? I forgot.
Some weird shit.
Has a name for it?
It does.
Yeah.
You're the one who hosted.
It's coming
it.
out in a few weeks. It's coming out like literally. It's gonna come out like soon.
Like I
It's
said,
sexy.
because like it's one of those things where I hear it so much, it's hard for me to believe. I hear Kendrick's gonna drop like damn near. every
Wait,
year.
before we go on the topic, I think if Nets lose tonight,
Nigga.
and him to play tomorrow,
Bro,
or
on the topic.
Bro, we got off.
I just
bro.
want to ask. I just feel like it's important.
Celtics and four.
Celtics at 4.
Mods, meet me.
Mods is crazy.
There's only one mod.
It's called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's what it's called.
What the fuck type of name is that?
That's a tough title.
Yeah.
What?
He's finna get outsold by
Yeah, Mr. Morale and the Big
And the Big
Steppers.
I can't stand niggas, man.
What kind of Broadway musical shit is this?
I don't know why.
That's crazy.
That sounds cool.
Becomes a big step.
You never been to a musical before, and it's showing.
Wait, what's the next topic before we talk about dumb shit?
Albums.
What? We're talking about albums. This is the dumb shit.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought so. Okay, I already thought y'all playing.
Unc, listen to me. Sex is dropping.
Is he dropping?
I don't know. He's released the album cover.
All right, bro. Okay. I hate you. You're such a fan. You're such a fan, bro. I hate you.
He released the album cover.
Who's dropping it? Wait, what'd you say?
Young Thug.
Robert
Stop
Williams
calling
is
him
in the
sex,
game.
bro.
Robert Williams is in the game.
Whoa, sex?
Yeah.
Where's Sex 2, bro? Where's Sex 2?
Who's sex?
Yo, should I stream the game? Should I
No.
stream the game?
No.
We are going to get
copyright. They're gonna put our channel
Why
down.
is he here?
Why is
he here?
Okay.
Nah, listen.
Suicide? Crazy.
Audio is off. We just have clips running.
He has no value.
The audio's off. Think about it, y'all. Think about it.
Every clip.
There's nothing to think about.
Cardiac. This
There
is
is
why we
something
have.
to think about. We should stream
Cardiac.
the game.
This is why we have that
All our
staff.
viewers.
This is
He
no.
has no
Nigga is
value.
trying to get us. This nigga trying to get us copyright strikes, bro.
Yeah, Skinny Bob, we would get
Yeah,
clapped
Skinny Bob.
immediately.
You're fucking up.
with us. That's
You're
crazy.
fucking up my chest.
Why did y'all server mute him? How did y'all server mute?
I don't think I can.
Clips now, nigga. Come on, man.
You made a mistake, Cardiac. You gave me server perms.
L idea is
Oh
crazy.
my god.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
did I get?
Cardiac.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah,
You
Drew
gave
is a
me-
mod.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh
man.
wow.
Before me. and-
Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we see who has
Okay.
the higher position. My fault, boss.
I don't abuse it.
I
though.
hate niggas. I hate
Only
niggas.
I
one
ain't
is
gonna
boss
hold
is
you.
kind of fun.
There's nothing to do.
You
And look.
might like to be mine.
He's gonna take it away just to prove it. Okay, master. It's okay. Show your power.
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
back.
Don't ever
Wait,
say
wait.
that again. Don't
Wait,
ever
wait,
say that.
going back. Who's sex? You keep saying sex is gonna drop.
Young Thug.
Sex.
Oh, Young Thug.
Thug.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's Thugger.
Granted,
Bro, you
Punk did really well.
Did it?
990K.
I don't think that's
Young
true.
Thug in this motherfucker.
90K first week. Number
really
one
good.
on the Billboard.
Was that? Yeah. I remember only one song from that.
I
It's really good.
forget.
No, I'm saying
that, like,
it sold really well.
Yeah, I forget that these rappers that they still
Have
like,
lives.
are popular. So yeah.
I don't care about
thought you
none
were
of
about to
that.
say
Wait,
something racist.
All I care
No,
about is
no.
Big Sean.
I forgot these rappers. Like
I thought he was.
they just
something
they're
racist.
just
I
all
don't know why.
thugs.
That's crazy. Yes. That's crazy. What else they are, man? What else they are?
Nah, but I forget that.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's-
gang
they
The
still,
way the baby be moving.
like
that's
I
crazy.
wouldn't expect Young Thug to sell 90K. Like now.
Why?
Okay. Whoa.
No, because like
Is it because he's a black man, bro?
Yo,
bro.
it's so
What-
funny
what-
because
what else he is? What else
it's
he
so
is?
funny because Ace's whoa that was serious. He's a fan. You're a fucking
No.
fan.
Whoa.
You know,
What you know
Jay,
about
I'm gonna
that?
tell you exactly why. I'm gonna tell
He
you
was hurt.
exactly why he doesn't think that Thugger should
Alright,
be
I'm gonna
selling
say some
any
other
record
nigga
right now.
shit.
no, don't say it.
Thugger,
Yeah,
Young
that's it.
Thugger is crazy.
He doesn't have Cassidy on
Okay.
the album, guys. He doesn't have
No,
Cassidy.
it's because the last song he heard by Young
Lil
Thug
Romeo's not on the
Nah,
album.
stop
was
it, stop it,
Lifestyle. Was
stop it,
Lifestyle.
stop it.
I did not.
The last song we heard is not Lifestyle. Stop running
Yeah,
this shit. The last song we have.
yeah,
You're old as
yeah.
hell.
That's the last thing you heard. That's the last song you heard.
No,
Yeah, you
turn
need
off
Ja
my
Rule
phone.
on his album. You
Should
always
never
want
turn
to,
on my
man.
phone.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yo, why am I looking
Yo,
at Young
who-
Thug's MySpace right now?
What's wrong with you, bro?
That shit. Wait, MySpace still up? What?
Yeah,
Yo,
I just
Cardiac,
made
you a
one like a
Thugger?
couple weeks
Cardiac,
ago.
you a Thugger fan? You part of the Thuggers?
He don't know. Nah, he don't know about
I
that.
don't know about sex for real. I don't know about sex for
You
But
know
real.
he don't know. He don't know about it.
You ain't
Whoa,
never my favorite
whoa,
fan.
wait, hold on. Time out. Why did you make a MySpace?
Huh?
Why did you
Damn.
just make a MySpace? Why?
So I can be 20 years too late.
Oh my
Young,
god.
young thug.
Okay.
His hair
No
is
one
a bad
laughs.
man.
At least
I
I'm
Thugger,
still be
Thugger in this
texting- I be
motherfucker.
texting the hoes on MySpace to this day.
that you're
That's
nasty.
disgusting.
Old women? Like,
Those
what
are
is-
guys.
what
Those
you
are guys.
talking
Those are guys. Those are guys.
You
Those
in
are
your
guys.
space, I'm in my Milky Way.
I like that too.
Boy.
You in your space. Oh my
That's so
god.
nasty. Who else is dropping? Isn't
Wait,
Jack
you-
Harlow supposed to
Malone.
drop?
Pusha T already
It's
dropped
Malone.
and Jack Harlow dropped.
It's
Is
Malone.
dropping.
Has
I ain't gonna
anyone
lie,
listened to the Pusha?
The quirky
Right.
white
No, but I ain't going
Pusha.
to hold you.
The Pusha.
I hate Pusha T's voice, bro.
I mean, I heard
So
some really good
what is music
producers
about
on it
though?
and shit. Like half of it is
What music
Pharrell and
about?
half of it
Crack
is
or some
Kanye.
shit?
Pusha T's voice annoys me.
He always rap about
Mm.
crack and shit. Ain't gonna hold you.
Actually, I heard some good recommendations from it. Okay, and the little snippets I did hear from it, it sounded good.
I heard Diet Coke was good. Like no joke.
Nigga, that's a single.
Drink.
It's not
Oh,
already
it
came
is.
out.
Oh,
It's too
well,
sugary.
I'll
Hold up,
skip
hold
it.
up. Y'all not just gonna shit on Pusha like that, children. How y'all doing? I'm sorry for the late.
Children.
You
We
good?
was just
Tex?
talking about sex, and now we mentioned Pusha. Of course, we gonna shit on them. The biggest downgrade.
Why did so did y'all listen to the album?
You ain't
I
pushing.
haven't heard this nigga voice in months. Crazy.
Wait, say it again. No, we did. It sounds like you did.
Why don't you listen to it? Yeah, man. I gave it a full run through. I gave it a solid 7. It's not what you expect from what? It's a solid 7. It's not amazing. It's not gonna blow your dick off or nothing, but it's a good little.
Blow my. Okay.
The best
Oh,
crack
Crazy.
music.
That nigga didn't do better than that.
Hey, can I walk
Be the best
we
crack
don't
music.
Sex is better. Sex is better.
Wait a minute.
We
We don't hear
walk
this
through
nigga for weeks. He
This
talking about
Pusha
blow your
album
dick off.
is gonna be 3 songs of what you expect from Pusha. Those hard fucking, actually good sounding fucking, dope bars about coke. Like we get it, nigga. You sell fucking cocaine. Alright, we understand. You can say it
Does he
1,000
really?
different ways. It's
Does he
cool.
really?
His voice is
Yeah,
kind
they
of
did.
fucking Mickey Mouse sometimes. But other than that, couple good songs. If you don't like fucking dope bars, you ain't gonna like the shit. We ain't gonna just
Alright.
disrespect
Bro,
Pusha.
this for
Like,
real.
Give me like another album equivalent to it that I'll probably hear.
That's good. But, wait, that you've heard before though?
Bobby Tarantino 2.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about sound.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about sound. I'm talking about quality. Like quality.
Please
Oh,
It's short.
Got the blood of the slave in the mess.
And the master.
That bar is so
Alright.
good.
It's like
Alright,
above
this is the Loud and Wrong podcast. Our
Here's
comedy
a-
show. What the fuck?
It's like right above mid. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
2 ticks above midish. You know
Above
what I'm saying?
average. So
Yeah,
above
But he was born with
ticks
the
above
white.
what?
It's like,
know about Logic that he's mixed.
Wait, is it better than the Gunna album? Real quick.
I ain't gonna lie. I
no,
never thought Logic was
absolutely not.
mixed.
Absolutely not.
But-
It's not better than
Logic is
Gunna?
mixed. He has a black dad and a white mom.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't believe that.
But the
I thought it was
blood
the
is
right way to
saving the
say
master,
nigga.
bro.
I ain't
Thank
gonna
you,
hold
Dr. Phil.
When I
But-
said nigga, I was like, yo, who?
Yo, is it?
I really
Who
love
just-
that album before we continue shit.
Are we uncovering Logic's biracial? The
We
fuck's
gonna
going on?
get on
I'm talking about
Logic.
Logic.
No,
We
let's get back on Pusha. Let's get back on
We gonna
Pusha.
get
What's
on
up?
Logic.
No, let's get back on sex. Let's get back on sex.
I'm gonna say one good thing about
Pusha's
kill his ass
cocaine.
again. The samples in this motherfucker are gorgeous, and of course, every single song that
It's
Kanye's
Kanye.
on. Of course, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
That's what I'm
Kanye
saying.
and Pharrell.
Pusha.
But that shit is just, if you just want to listen to the samples, my nigga, listen
Is
to
it-
all the
I'm
songs.
busting. I'm busting.
All the
I
songs
know
with
for the
Kanye,
bus.
and then I forgot. I think it's one more, and then I think the best song was not either Diet Coke or, because I was just listening to it.
What I fucking tell
song
you, Ace?
called
What I
Diet
tell
Coke.
you, Ace?
It's
What
the
I tell
single,
you,
nigga.
Ace?
It's the single.
What I tell you,
Diet
Ace?
Coke.
The single
No.
being the best song is not a good sign.
Nigga, hear me clearly. That's some straight Pusha 2007 fucking bars.
That's the
What you know about bars, nigga?
Nigga, Pusha T's voice makes me mad. It gives me a headache, bro. I hate
He
that
wanted
nigga
to
so
say
much.
gag so bad. He wanted to say
Oh,
gag
no.
so
I
It made
was
me-
gonna say it, but then I thought to myself, I don't want to sound gay on the internet, so
Is
no
it?
offense, no
Every
offense
time
to
I listen
gay.
to the Pusha album, I just
It's
want to
just be
sell
gay,
crack.
bro.
Is the album better than Daytona? His last album?
No, because here's my thing with Daytona.
It's not
and,
better than
also-
Gunna.
and I think because like I'm gonna say like with a lot of things, because he was so driven by the fact that he's coming back at Drake. I feel like there was a whole there was a reason for the animosity. There was a whole purpose behind that whole album. We all knew what the fuck was going on. So he
No,
came with
Pusha T ain't been good since the Duppy Freestyle. Or no, not Duppy. The fucking story of Adion, bro. Or Adonis.
and that
What
could be
the
argued.
fuck is called?
Let that boy come
That's what I'm
home.
saying. I just gotta, cause I'm a little
Hiding the
older.
world from the kid, and the kid hiding from the world.
I've been listening to him for a little longer, so I just fuck with him, just for maybe for more nostalgia
boy
reasons
come
like that.
out.
So I'll give him that chance.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
definitely not
Cassidy
better
was
than
pretty
Drake.
good. I know what you mean. Texture.
Nah,
You just
that
can't
diss,
handle when your grades fall off.
Shout out
diss
Paul
was
Wall.
good,
Shout
bro.
out Paul Wall.
But like beforehand, he was probably good. I just never listened to him until that diss, and then Daytona was mid as fuck, and then
I might give this nigga a 9 or something. I said it was a 7, nigga.
I know it's weak, nigga. It's not better than
Yeah,
Gunna,
that's
fuck
weak.
boy.
That's
Sex
okay,
is
that's
better.
weak.
Oh boy.
Sex is way better, bro.
W6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he calling Young Thug sex? Y'all niggas is weird.
What you know about Thugger?
Nah, I love Thugger, bro. I love Young Thug.
Hey, before we get into Thug, because he gonna do
sex.
his thing. And if you
We
like
just got
Jack
out of Thug.
we're done with okay, good. No Jack Harlow, please. Do we have the conversation already?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hey,
People-
did he
good.
drop?
He's
Did he
not
drop? Did he drop?
It didn't drop. It didn't drop.
People listen to Jack Harlow.
How did y'all feel about First Class?
I thought listening to Jack Harlow's like a meme.
First class.
I didn't listen.
Yeah,
I didn't
how'd
listen.
y'all feel about First Class?
I mean, I guess it's cool.
Like the chorus carried the song. His verse was mid,
I was gonna talk about how Travis is about to make the greatest.
and I
comeback.
really hope Jack Harlow doesn't drop that song.
Nah,
with
Ting,
Drake.
shut the fuck up.
Drake
You
is
have to
taking
say
that song
something.
over, bro.
Want to talk about it? Who want to talk about? Who want to talk about Travis? Who want to talk about that goddamn him carrying Future? Y'all want to talk about that on that Southside track?
Oh
No,
snap! I heard that song too. I'm not gonna lie to
Come
you.
on,
Future
you don't
did
know.
hold his weight. You
Yeah.
on dick.
Look, Future does his thing, but I'm just saying, you know.
I don't know who that Southside nigga is. Is that the producer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Southside on the track,
yeah.
nigga. Who'd you
Robert
thought?
Williams
Outside on
looks
the
good.
track.
Nigga, I've never
Yeah.
heard that producer tag in my life.
You've never heard the
Retard pack,
Southside,
retard
nigga.
pack.
It's usually Southside, like it just says Southside.
Oh,
Wait, can I say that on the
Southside's on
pod?
the track.
Fucking up the beat.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Says
I know what
Southside
it
on
is.
the track.
I know what it
That's
is.
old school. That's old school Southside.
Yeah.
Southside on the track. Yeah.
That one where he keeps
All right,
repeating
guys. Now we're
Southside.
playing.
I've heard
Fuck.
that one before. I've heard that.
Nah, we took the podcast. No 50 cents for y'all.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, did
What are
y'all
you
know
talking
Iman? Wait, not
But
that.
I don't even get paid, bitch. Where you give me cents from?
We do this shit for fun.
Yeah, bro.
Shit,
Niggas
For
lame
the
as
hell
hell.
of,
shits and
For the
giggles.
love of the
Shits and
game,
giggles.
We on Saturday at 6:30.
Hey, bro,
for
this
the
shit ain't a
love
joke,
of the
right?
game.
Voluntary work, you know.
It's great.
I do it just to argue.
I love
Oh
talking.
God,
I love
I
talking.
don't like
Just
I don't
just to
like-
be loud and
I don't-
wrong. That's all I do.
Especially with Cardiac.
I just love talking over people.
Cardiac, can we
I don't
argue
like-
about something now? Can we just stop talking about
I
this?
don't like none of
Bullshit
you.
music.
Yeah, let's get off of this.
Bullshit music. Don't ever fucking talk
Look.
about Thug like that.
I'm not thug. I'm talking about
Yo, Ace, you're a fan. you realize it too, bro. You realize it too. He's like, that's crazy. I just got mad for sex. Oh my god. Anyway.
I'm not gonna lie. That one was a fake one. With the, like,
No,
when I was
no,
like,
stop,
whoa,
stop,
whoa.
stop.
No, for real. Like, that was fake. When I was like, whoa, that was.
I think Robert Williams just kicked in the game.
Let's go! Celtics in 4! Woohoo!
He's been in the game. He freaking blocked shots.
Yeah, he's been in the game. Retard.
I just looked at this chat that I'm in, and they were like spamming Robert Williams. I'm so confused.
Races in 4, crazy.
Jokic is
I'm not gonna lie.
gross.
They actually might sleep.
Why
I'm not gonna
pass?
talk shit.
They
to Chris.
literally might sweep, which is the craziest thing.
Cardiac,
But
Cardiac, can you tell me, because you're a youngin, right? So you don't know anything about the blockbuster.
Yeah, boy.
18.
I mean, you're like
I went to
yeah,
Blockbuster
yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
like
Me
12.
and him
So,
the same age.
How old are you?
I'm 7,000.
Didn't he
what I'm
address
about to say
Cardiac?
is-
Oh, he's 27. My bad.
Yeah, what I'm about to tell you is, so you don't know this because you're too young. You're only 12 years old, so you haven't experienced this yet. But what Blockbuster did, right, is them and
my
Netflix
six.
are kind of
All the
going
homies.
neck and neck, right? They were both starting sending movies out to motherfuckers, right? Check this out. Blockbuster said, "I'm not going digital." Blockbuster said, "I'm not gonna go digital."
And they
Fuck that.
died.
Consumers don't, and they died. Netflix said, "Fuck animation.
What the dog doing?
Fuck good shit. Let's put money into every single motherfucker that wants to make a goddamn movie." And now they're fucking in the goddamn toilet, G.
Hey,
that's
they-
I disagree. I
It's a
disagree.
self-
I think they
That-
just fell off a
still keeping
skyscraper into like a 4-story building. I don't know.
I mean,
They have some like good animation shows. I'm just still waiting for like
tell me, are
season
you about
4
to,
of
are you
like
about to
Dragon
cape for
Prince.
Netflix?
and shit like
Hold on,
that.
he's about to cape for Netflix. Hold on.
I'm not finna cape for Netflix, but what I'll say is Netflix was caught in the predicament that was everyone saw what they did and realized, why would I just license my shows to Netflix when I, Disney, can create a streaming service? When I, Paramount Plus, when I, HBO, can create a Disney, it can create a service. Plus, at some point, HBO just not HBO, Hulu just started paying more for original like projects anyway.
Balls.
Netflix's problem came with number one, early on, like cutting shows that should not be cut. You're right with that part. Like they were cutting funding to shows that were like clearly seeing, like they just did it, like you said, with the animation. They just cut Bone. They just cut Bone. Like that's dumb.
Now, and here's my thing. I
was really waiting.
And I will say that I kind of conflated and kind of mashed up the two like identities of Netflix
Yeah.
and what it was doing. So I like, but obviously just to get off the point that like it's just interesting that Netflix had this. They were 5 years ago they were the kings, right? They're the kings of media. They had this huge head start. They outlasted Blockbuster. They did these different things. They're the king of streaming services, and now they can't even fucking keep up. They didn't have.
It's just
Because
crazy.
because
Like,
back then, no, you go.
history just kind of repeats itself because Netflix is really the reason why Blockbuster is where it is now. And now
Damn,
it's
he just
kinda,
dropped the bomb.
It's happening to Netflix
Boom.
again. It's like, yeah,
Hit the
But
bomb
also-
sign. Hit the bomb sign.
hit the bomb sign.
Plus the thing is,
Cardiac.
we don't have no, nigga. We don't make money. Move on, bro.
Damn. Hey, speak for
Do I
yourself,
gotta play a
boy.
bomb
Speak
sound
for
like a
yourself.
Well, y'all
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
soundboard?
yeah.
I got a soundboard. Hold on.
Shit, I got a soundboard.
Speak for yourself. They're saying we don't make
A
money.
Canadian and an African just said I got a soundboard, but nevertheless, we
That's
move.
crazy.
I don't even know
That's
what that
crazy.
means.
That's
African
racist.
American. Calm down.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Who said his countryism? Who said that?
King is a
shit?
terrible place.
Anyways,
plus, I'll go.
really-
The thing,
only thing that keeps me into Netflix is Stranger Things. I heard it's coming out soon. I need to see that.
Shit ass, to be honest.
They blew their budget on it on the new season for it.
yeah, apparently it's like 30 million an episode.
Hey, it better be good, bro. Better be good.
That's the biggest thing that like I can. Like,
30
I wanted to
million
kinda point
episode
out.
is crazy for season.
I need to see Millie Bobby Brown fine ass on my TV, bro.
Yeah, like I'm pretty
That's
sure
weird.
it's like up to the level of like Game of Thrones.
But
Millie
that's
Bobby Brown
it's
is so fine.
crazy
What are we talking about?
Millie
because
Bobby Brown.
yeah, I'm looking at season 4. It's so more than 9 million, which is still a lot less than 30 million.
Still a lot of money though.
No, but that's for Bridgerton.
Rich Homie Quan?
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god, it is. That's double Game of Thrones budget for an episode.
Stranger Things
Wait,
leads
wait, wait,
reportedly
wait,
make
what's-
350,000 an episode. So
God damn.
Wait, hold on. Stranger Things episodes are costing more than you talking about season 8.
See, I'm talking about season 4. I looked up Game of Thrones average cost per episode. Game of Thrones is 15. Stranger Things season 4 is 30.
Damn, that's double the price.
That is.
I'm telling you, if this season not good, I'm riding. Cause
The
Coach
thing is,
out.
the thing is, I don't know why they're spending that much. You don't get to spend that much.
cuz that's the only like original that like
No.
they still are like funding. Everything
No,
else
but-
they dropped or lost.
No, the thing is,
Kobe
Game of Thrones, they spend their money on like scenery, backgrounds, and all that. Like Stranger Things, what do they do?
Special effects.
I don't know.
Like
They're in Russia,
CGI,
guys.
right?
I mean, I
CGI.
guess, guys.
Like
I mean,
you
y'all
don't need to
kinda
spend 30 million.
Special, but wait, they all of that is special effects, costume design,
Yeah,
set
yeah, that
design.
CGI costs a fuck ton.
That as well. Yeah.
Oh, do they use that much in Stranger Things?
I mean,
that's
I don't
30
know.
It's
million.
I see them niggas
Yes.
going upside down and doing crazy fucking shit. I mean, I assume it's a little bit of CGI.
Whoa,
That down is
whoa.
all CGI. I think it's like
It's-
all special effects CGI, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
It's
that's
it's
cool
it's
and
a
everything.
science.
Bro,
It's a
why
sci-fi
you use
horror
that?
drama. What are we talking about?
and-
Of course,
I
that's
guess the thing is because like Game of Thrones was like known as like so revolutionary that they were getting movie.
Them
money
niggas had a
for-
Starbucks cup in that shit, bro. I stopped watching after that.
No, I
Nigga, why Starbucks is becoming-
that's peak hating. That's peak hating. I'm not gonna lie to
Bro,
you.
just put it with the Starbucks. Like, yo.
He's like,
Nah,
oh,
like,
they're
they just add
everywhere.
Starbucks.
What the fuck?
Label and all.
I hate them niggas.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
Like, what?
What are you gonna say?
Anyways,
But yeah, anyway,
over
that's-
here,
Just sounds gay
season
now.
4 was shit. And if
Yeah.
the season 4 was Stranger Things is shit, I'm canceling my subscription.
It's nasty.
Oh no, you're kind
should
of.
have been
I was
Nigga,
watching on a
you're too late. We're doing this
I mean,
illegally. We're all
I
watching
don't
shows
even
illegally.
pay for my homework. My mom pays for it.
Stop!
Your
Stop!
mom
Stop!
pays
Stop!
for it.
We're all
Stop! Stop!
criminals.
Stop!
We're all criminals.
Yeah, but-
Oh my god.
Like,
Cardiac.
Like teams was saying that 5 years ago they were like the king of media. That's because they were doing something that no one else is doing. But now and then they haven't improved that much since like 3 or 4 years.
Guys,
you
they
can name
added
about
games.
you can name about 5 other streaming services other than Netflix.
But do they have
I think HBO Max is better. I think Disney Plus is
Netflix has
better.
games. Have you not played the games?
Shut up.
Nigga,
Oh my god.
nigga, shut up.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Shut up.
That's
Just talking, just to talk.
That's nasty.
But yeah, like I said, I take HBO Max. They give me high quality movies when they're in theaters. I like not the originals, but I like the shows they have on there better. I like the catalog. And Disney Plus because I get to see all the Disney shows.
Yeah, and they haven't been around enough to contend with like Netflix's long history of like originals, but HBO Max is getting up there with Euphoria.
It's only a matter of time. The way
Peacemaker.
Can I argue about those originals that a lot of it is dog shit, like ass?
For which one? For which one?
For Netflix. Like, a lot
Which
of
ones? Which ones are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Stranger
like
Things.
Stranger Things last season was fine. Like Stranger Things from 1 to 3.
I'm not saying that since season 1, nigga.
He's not saying Stranger Things. He's not.
I'm not saying Stranger. I'm saying scroll through Netflix, go to the original section, and tell me how many of those movies or shows and
I'm gonna count them off for you. Let me see.
I can't say on movies because I think Netflix do make good movies.
Like for me,
they've made some shit.
They've made some bad movies.
No, hold on. They're sneakers. They're sneakers.
Yeah.
But like,
Y'all don't talk.
but there's a lot of like Oscar nominated stuff.
Y'all don't like Photo Booth?
You have to watch it.
What, wasn't there a movie about
Are you talking about the kissing booth?
I don't like oh damn.
Shut up.
Who talking about the kissing mood, bro?
What were we saying, things?
No, but like so to your point, I'm not saying that there aren't any other like offshoot.
They do say what?
Made great stuff. I'm saying that they like at first it was like a joke to say they didn't have a lot of stuff, but they clearly had really high quality stuff. But as they continue to branch out, it just seems like it was a lot of money going into like weird places. Either it's like extra comedy specials. I feel like everybody had a comedy special.
Well, they still have The Crown. BoJack Horseman just ended like. Huh? They had Arcane, which was like arguably the best show to come out in 2021.
Absolutely.
Dragon. There's no.
So they still have.
I know that.
Y'all are breaking up for me. I don't know if that's just me.
Oh,
y'all are back.
I like to take this time to let people know that Netflix has renewed King and Ashura for a 3rd season after 2.5 years.
Oh
damn!
I don't know what the hell that is, bro.
Wait, hold on. Is The Witcher on Netflix or no?
Oh yeah, that's an original, I think.
That's not Netflix though.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the animated one or the live action? Because there's a animated live action is an original, I think.
Yeah, live action is the original one. I'm looking at it right now. That one is.
That's a good show. Like I said, Netflix.
Shut the fuck up, young Chris.
Netflix, they still make good shows, but you can only like get so much from.
Hey, Chris, Game Pass.
What they have.
Yeah, and that was my main thing. It's not that they don't have like I would even argue because I've been kind of negative towards Netflix in general. Nigga, what the fuck is y'all niggas whispering?
They are. Why are they here? Why are they here?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Show up to the staff meeting and you'll find out, boy.
I forgot what I was saying. But like Netflix, like to say like to just be positive on Netflix and like I feel like they have either the top 3, top 5 in like each of the category, whether it's like action movie, this type of movie. They have some of the best comedy specials available. Like so it's a good nice. I feel like so I'm not gonna deny that they don't have high quality stuff and they have some of the highest of the quality out there available, but I just feel like they, as of lately, sometimes they've been missing too many times,
Yeah, you get more shit than high quality stuff.
I don't.
Unfortunately, that's where most of the funding goes. It doesn't go to the right place. It doesn't go to the right creators. It goes to some of the overused. Like Big Mouth has 7 seasons or something. I don't know.
No, it has 4. Big Mouth has 4.
Fast forward,
I
but I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure they're planning seven.
Nah, and then
They have a following though.
They made the spinoff.
Yeah, they made a spinoff about
I don't know if I'm
monsters.
desensitized, but I don't think they have like top 5 in comedy. Am I tweaking? Are we talking about like just streaming service or?
I'm talking
like,
about no, I'm just talking about Dave like comedy specials. Like, Dave Chappelle is gonna
Comedy
be
specials.
I don't think that's true either.
Yeah, but I guess
They have other specials though.
Yeah, they have a lot.
They have the fluffy special.
That
That's
one
one of the
Cat
best
Williams
specials I've
one?
ever seen.
Donald Glover, nigga.
Yes,
Donald.
that is
Donald
true.
Glover?
Yes.
You don't like Dave Chappelle?
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias is like
Nigga,
y'all laugh. He's funny. What are you talking about?
That nigga is not funny.
What?
He's funny. He is.
That nigga is not funny.
Y'all just racist. Y'all just racist.
I'm not
that's why.
racist. That's
Y'all
just
are
racist.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about y'all's favorite? And I know this is y'all can shoot me in the dick if this is fucked up. But like clean comedy, bro.
Freak out? What is he talking about?
I like
clean comedy. Look. Okay, so look. You have only 3 that I can come up. Brian Regan, he's a demon. He's a beast. He's one of the best clean comedians of all time. Brian Regan? All right, I'm too old.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're that deep in our
Showing your
comedian
age.
bag.
Yeah, I'm not super into like
I'm not.
stand up. No
I
cap.
can shoot me a dick. I didn't even pull no triggers in that. Continue.
I mean, I got my gun. Hold on now. Wait,
Hey,
I got my gun.
Whoa.
So can we just change that to like our top comedians or something? I guess.
Somebody
I guess
got
instead of just like one specific genre.
Top 3.
Go home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my top 3? Oh, let me go for my top 3 comedians of all time. I got you.
Okay, man.
So, listen, number 1 is going to be Dave Chappelle. By far.
It's like picking Goku.
Everything he's put out has made me laugh. Number 2, Patrice O'Neal. I wish he was alive today for this podcast era. Phenomenal. Number 3.
Rock.
Who?
All right, keep it going. Keep it going.
Can't talk.
Ew. No, fuck Chris Rock and coon ass. He's a coon.
All right, we can okay.
Oh, sorry. All right,
We're not
TOS.
continuing with this.
My bad. Number 3. Who's that black guy with the face?
With the face.
Every black guy ever.
No, Bill Burr. Sorry. No, my bad. Bill
Black
Burr.
guy.
Did you say Bill Burr? Did he say Bill Burr?
Bro, he
Alright,
said
guys.
black guy with a face, and proceeded to say a white guy.
And now we would have the answer for him.
Can I do my comedians?
I want to do mine.
Go ahead.
I want to do mine.
All right, so mine would probably be Cat Williams,
Yes, sir.
Kevin Hart,
Mm-hmm.
and probably Richard Pryor.
Can I go?
Like
Can I go?
third
Can I go?
I thought that nigga was gonna troll and say like DC Young Fly.
All right. All right. Number 1, of course, we have Dave Chappelle.
That's a lot of wrong podcasts.
I like Lavelle Crawford. Lavelle Crawford's hilarious, and he's fat. There's something about that man. And all right, I understand he's done some bad things in the past, but he's hilarious. Right?
Examples, please.
I like Louis C.K., bro. I like Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is funny.
Tomato.
Can I go next?
Yeah, you could go, Jay.
All right. Chappelle, my man's Fluffy Iglesias. Amy Schumer.
He's mid,
Okay.
Amy Schumer.
He's mid, bro. He's so mid.
I'm playing.
Wait, who? Louis
Kevin
C.K.?
Hart.
Okay, for me,
said Saucy
personally, for me, I got. Let's see. For me, I got King Bach.
Nigga.
And I know this. I know this
That's how I know
comedian
you grew
people
up
to
in a
sleep.
private school.
Bill Cosby.
This nigga said King Bach.
Bill Cosby's funny. I like that.
I hate these guys.
That was
I hate
a terrible.
them so much.
I'm not gonna lie.
I hate
My
them.
number 1
like-
comedian is probably you, clown ass nigga.
Fight me. Fight me.
This nigga here.
I thought you were gonna shoot him. I thought you were gonna shoot him off.
I have dropped my Addy multiple times. Fight me.
Oh my god.
Fight or shoot.
You're
Fight or
going
shoot.
to jail.
Crazy.
I will beat the life out of you.
With a shotgun.
Keep playing with me.
You're gonna go to jail. We
We
don't want
Uh,
You're not gonna last in jail, Unc.
Nan
World
and the
Star,
boo
World
boo.
Star.
Nan and the boo boo.
It's cool. You won't last in life.
No cap, no
You
cap.
won't last in life.
I think for me, as someone who doesn't even like watch stand up like that,
Who's not funny?
that's crazy. That's crazy, dick suck. Cause I finished my sentence and everything, but you know what? We're gonna move on. We're gonna keep it pushing.
Fearless.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna
No,
keep going.
Do you list, baby?
I'll get mine.
Kevin Hart would have to be number one.
Nothing wrong with that.
I just don't listen to.
It's not
to
ridiculous
that much
to say
stand
that.
up. Oh, it's really not.
Support cheaters.
No,
It's
I don't really like Kevin Hart.
Said
Like,
you support
Well,
cheaters.
what if I told you that number 2 was also Kevin Hart?
It's not that ridiculous. It's not that ridiculous.
That's extreme dick suck. That's
It's not
extreme
ridiculous.
dick suck, bro.
Say that.
During his prime, he was very funny.
And then number 3 was Kevin Hart.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not ridiculous.
Thank you.
Not
I
ridiculous
feel
at all.
y'all are so supportive. Oh my god. Oh my
It's not
god.
ridiculous.
That is my cue. That's my cue. All right now. All right, y'all.
No cap. Robin Williams and Eddie Murphy. There we go.
I'll say mine is Bernie Mac, Cat Williams, and I like Fluffy a lot. He's
so mid.
I just like his comedy. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm Mexican.
Hey,
I
okay.
I
So
like
you hate
Flippin'
George
Lopez
Why you
a
blushed
lot.
after saying
You guys said why
Do you hate?
Freak ass.
Do you hate?
Wait. So no love for Carlos Mencia? No love for Carlos Mencia. That's crazy.
Who is that?
If you don't get
Calm down, old man. Crazy.
George Lopez is not getting no love.
No love for Lenny
Hey,
Bruce.
hey.
Oh my god. Oh my
George
god.
Carlin
Oh my
not
god.
getting no
I was
love?
wearing for
Crazy.
George Lopez.
George Carlin.
George Carl.
Listen,
George Carlin.
the Mexican guy up here should know who Carlos Mencia is a little bit.
We don't know
What
who
are we
that is.
doing? What are we doing?
You talking about young Chris?
That's very racist.
Yeah.
That's very racist.
No bueno.
That's
Okay.
very racist.
Carlos.
I'm not gonna lie.
You talking to the wrong group of people.
All right.
I'm
No,
not
let's
talking to you fucking baboons.
All right.
I'm
I
talking
know,
to
I
the
know,
Mexican guy.
Let me do the transition.
Jesus.
Let me do the transition, guys.
I know Carlos. I know who he is, but I never watched his stuff.
He's a
Unfortunately,
joke stealer. Don't worry.
I've seen something from him.
He's a
but
joke stealer.
I know he's like known as a legend.
So
No.
He had a
joke
whole show on
stealer.
Comedy Central.
A
Well, that's it. Yes.
Who didn't?
joke stealer. He's
yeah.
a joke stealer. He's
Yeah,
an
no.
Amy Schumer before Amy Schumer.
ooh, that's crazy.
Damn,
Um,
that's crazy.
I'm
I
pretty sure
He called him a white bitch.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I know him. I'm pretty sure I know him because of that one South Park episode.
Yeah, that was.
He went with him and Kanye West.
Oh yeah, fish dicks.
Fish dicks.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
What?
So that.
What is that?
By that name,
That's
you
crazy.
know,
Y'all just crush Skinny Bob's heart right now.
Y'all just all just said
What
that.
is that?
All right, guys.
This is so nasty. But I do want to tie this back in since this did stem from the Netflix conversation. Including the stand-ups, I guess. It's been, when did Netflix go digital? 2012? 13 probably.
I think 13. 13 sounds right.
So since since then, right? Considering how the streaming service game is like blown up, of course we have so many now. It's like smart TVs. It's auto installed on everything like that. That's crazy.
Oh, actually, we were completely wrong. Apparently, it's 2007.
Oh damn!
So it went digital.
But they was still sending out shit though. They were still.
Yeah, I mean, like, when did they like focus on like the digital? It's granted we can't really find that out unless we look at trends, but nevertheless.
Yeah, because here's the thing, like they didn't stop that for a while because it was like
What's
there was
this
like
nigga
certain
TK
areas-
doing?
I only know that because I was one of those weirdos that was old enough to get Netflix in the mail, so like I had it like after 2007 ish, and we had streaming and shit, but they had like limited options and stuff like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
the Nets came back.
Here we go. In 2010, Netflix introduced a streaming-only plan that offered unlimited streaming, and by 2016, its streaming services was available in 190 plus countries. All right, nevertheless, what is something that you would change?
Didn't I tell y'all I'm old? Hold up.
What would y'all change about this era, the streaming service era? One thing, if there had to be something.
So for me personally speaking, there is an oversaturation, and the people are just spewing out content just to fill up time slots. That's my biggest gripe about.
I would argue with that because I think the oversaturation helped us get a lot of good shows that probably wouldn't have, wouldn't have been produced without Netflix kind of dumping money into everything. Because I think, I don't think BoJack Horseman got denied like 50 times, or not 50 exactly, but it got denied a bunch of times before Netflix gave it a shot.
Squid Games.
Squid Game is a good one. I think it's a.
Squid Game.
I think it's a mid. I don't think it's that good, but I guess.
I mean, it was my first watch.
It was unique.
I thought it was the best shit on the
yeah.
But like,
one thing I would
after third or fourth watch, you know, you get to thinking this shit ain't really.
You watched that shit 4 times?
Jesus Christ!
Hey, bro. Sometimes
Things. What would you change?
I'm not saying I watched every episode 4 times, but like sometimes you watch the first episode again, or somebody puts it on in the house and you walk in, you're not gonna change their TV, so you're just sitting there watching.
Speak for yourself.
Like one show.
Yeah, I got my own shit, for boy.
How many bills did you go through watching that shit? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, what I would change is I feel like we easily, and we loved it when it started off, but the binge watching shit. They should have said, hey, it's either 2 episodes a week or X amount of episodes, but giving a whole season, a whole series, we got that, I think, kind of like numbed us to the point where now I feel like it's kind of stabbing us in the back for sometimes. Either we expect it, or if it is there and it's all shit and it's like it doesn't have that same sense of community as well when you're following the show. Like when Game of Thrones comes out on a Sunday, everyone's on it. You know,
teams. I got something to say about that. In some regions with some shows, they'll post it out weekly. And here in Kenya, what is it called? Love is Life, that one island show, whatever, that would come out like weekly. Same with other shows in like other countries. Some shows would come out weekly.
You're 100%
in
right.
In America, it came out like a bunch of spam and shit.
For sure. My only thing was my thing I wanted to, like what I was saying was is a commitment to that. Either hey, we're doing everyone weekly, or we're dropping everything now. Like I feel like having those 2 different types of expectations and people not knowing, well, is this new show gonna have the full series? Is this new show gonna be like? I feel like that kind of messed up people's expectations in my eyes.
Yeah,
I think
I understand. Like, nigga,
Go ahead.
You want me to go? All right, you. All right, so yeah.
Please.
Okay, but the one thing I would probably change for like streaming service is like take away all the shows and just make it Garfield.
Okay, you literally cut him off just to say that.
To what's it called?
I need more Garfield, bro.
To respond to Tings, I think like them doing that is actually less money hungry. Like depending on which show, like they'll either do a weekly or they'll drop it all at once. Because there are some shows that, like, granted, it's because it's an original IP from an in-house like Netflix studio that like they're like, okay, this is an episodic show. No, this is a show that like you need to watch weekly. Like let's say You was on Netflix. You is a show that like you drop weekly. Like you don't just drop that all at once and let people binge it. But on my block, you drop that all at once, and then everyone goes crazy for that weekend.
HBO Max.
That weak ass show. Trash ass.
On my block's ass.
You're 100% right, Cardiac. My only thing was like I wasn't arguing like to like whether it was like money. I didn't want to say like that they're just trying to get the most money or this or that, or like this was like more noble. I just felt like from the consumer point of view, I feel like it kind of messed up people's expectations. I feel like that's the main thing. Whether it's good or not, whether it's sustainable or not, whether hey, we might find out that binging is actually the best way consumers like things, but for like giving it to them, and then now some things are weekly, and then some things are like this, and then the transition for everything, and like from streaming services, and how do we handle streaming with weekly shows? So I feel like that has been kind of messing us up, if that makes any sense. So I feel like if we went at it in a different way, and of course hindsight's 2020. I'm not saying we could have perfected it, but I do see what you mean as well. Like it's definitely not altruistic in a sense, but it definitely gives a whole nother way for people to go ahead and grasp onto the content. With whether if it's something that doesn't catch on to the 3rd episode, you have all 56 episodes, go crazy. You can get to that point instead of them losing interest.
Yeah.
I mean, but things at the same point though, right? Do you not agree that if you drop it weekly, you build a stronger fan base versus hey, people are rushing to binge watch it and then spoil the fucking show for everybody else.
No, for sure, and that was my argument for that coming back, and I felt like maybe because of, and I feel like a lot of things, everything kind of like restarted the pandemic. So I feel like we all like have that benchmark there. I'm not sure if that's how y'all work, but I feel like so much shit changed after 2020. Like that Last Dance, the way it came out. I mean, unless you did it legally and you watched all of them. I mean, do your thing. But the way that
legally
that had
Calling us thugs.
captivated. No, do your thing. I said no.
I watched all of it in one day when it came to Netflix. It came to
See,
Netflix
exactly.
when it finished. I watched it all in one day.
And that's what you're talking. Oh, and that's what you're talking about.
No
like,
showers.
But either way, when
No
it was coming out weekly, that had a grip. And I don't know if any other streaming service. All right, come on, boys.
I wasn't trying to laugh.
You've been on it all pod. I'm not gonna count. You been on it all pod.
Bro, KD at 7 points.
That's crazy. Cardiac was laughing first, so I laughed.
Stop.
I
the
felt
ball
like
the ball flips okay, bro.
The Last Dance kind of helped in that and kind of reassuring that consumers actually do appreciate this kind of community style way of, hey, we're all watching at the same time. You can only be at this point. No one has any of the extra stuff unless, of course, you just wait till it all drops. Yada yada yada. But I 100% agree with that. The community it builds there is like extremely valuable to win for a show.
I mean, look at Euphoria now. It's dropping weekly. Like it always trending on Twitter whenever an episode drops.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the niggas were like trying to turn the Super Bowl trending, like the Super Bowl trending. It was like half Super Bowl and like the rest of Euphoria. It's fucking outrageous.
Yeah, because it helps that you build a fan base. Because let's say you end an episode on a cliffhanger, you just go to the next one. Like takes 30 seconds.
Like when that
ended up, and you have to wait a
died.
whole week. You have to wait a whole week. You're taking time out of your day just to watch that live or when it drops.
Well, didn't like season end like the day of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
But some show.
Twitter when Game of Thrones is like season 2, season 3.
Oh my god, that shit was like crazy.
No, Red Wedding. When the Red Wedding, all that shit happened. If you were on Twitter, that's the only thing you saw on Twitter that day. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. Where like if you drop the entire fucking season, you're not getting that type of
You're getting less emotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, a show like Game of Thrones to that magnitude, it benefits from that. But Big Mouth, drop a load.
I'm not watching Tiny Test weekly. No
I understand, and that's what I'm saying. Here's my thing, Cardiac. If I can like give this as like another rebuttal, like what you're talking about is, and the thing that I really enjoyed about Netflix doing that is that it was just another way of giving people content. How about how do you watch YouTube, guys? We watch YouTube, daily uploads every few days. What if a Big Mouth came out like that? 2 episodes this day, few more days. If the rollouts were like that, I'm just arguing against the whole idea of here's everything, here's the whole season, and how that messed us up. But if you're trying to experiment different ways, twice a week, 3 times a week, every day, drop it like that. Experiment in that way. I feel like you can still get a lot of that exploratory stuff. Still build a small community and have people have the opportunity to get their hands on the content as fast as possible as well.
I'm not gonna hold you though. There's one Netflix animated series that I've been watching. It's called Hell of a Boss. It drops monthly, I believe.
I thought that was a YouTube thing.
Black girl.
Yeah, that's a YouTube series.
Yeah, that's a YouTube shit.
And it crushed numbers on YouTube
because it is an amazing show. I don't care if it drops once every 6 fucking months.
Yeah, I'm relooking at episode 1 that dropped a year ago on YouTube, 39 million.
I really think the YouTube model, which is obviously a completely loose model, but like a model that fits the different type of brand. Like every show, like to Cardiac's point, every show doesn't need to be released weekly, but some shows need to be released weekly. Some shows can go monthly. Some shows can, you know what I'm saying? So having those different types of tailored release times, I think would be a lot better, and it's easier for people to transition because it's like, okay, this is an animated show, so I can expect it to drop like this. This is a grandier hour block Game of Thrones type shit. I know we're gonna get this weekly. Like I feel like that would have kind of helped us in that transition and maybe give us a more idea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was my fault. But even like sometimes I forget shows. Okay, like sometimes I'll be watching something weekly and I'll just like forget about it when it comes out. Like
exactly, some shows don't.
I totally forgot about Euphoria.
I'm not even saying I'm not saying the bad shows. I'm talking about like nigga. Sometimes I forget like 3 weeks. I forget to watch a One Piece episode or some shit like. some of the shit like you just like forget.
But can you?
So
Bro, I
dropping all
had
of
to bring up One Piece, bro. That's all.
Oh God.
I'm my fault.
What
but
you
that's
saying,
like
Drew?
one of like a good show that sometimes you forget that drops.
Exactly.
I was
Euphoria.
gonna say that. I was gonna compare that. Like, is that really count? Because that's an anime, but I guess kind of the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah, same model.
Yeah, same model. To show you still get invested to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think dropping weekly is better because, like I said earlier, I said some ends at a cliffhanger. You're gonna make time out of your day next week to make sure you see it. And then you're gonna be on Twitter to see how other people react.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For me personally, I just wait till that season's over and then just
Shut the fuck up,
watch
young
it.
Chris.
Crazy.
Lame ass nigga. Shut
And
the fuck
it
up.
goes back to mute. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I just pretty much I'm the type of person that waits till the season's over for a show and stuff like that, and then watch all of it, binge watch it when I'm free. I can't do it with One
Netflix,
Piece.
I promise you.
Yeah, I can't do it with One Piece because how long that shit is. But for other
Fuck, I forgot my
that long an ass. It's crazy.
For
Nigga,
other
what?
shows,
We're not gonna talk about it.
Plus.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, for other shows, I can
Yeah,
probably
is this the anime court?
Wait for the seasons and wait for the to be put out and then binge watch it.
You can't stop
I mean,
smirking.
yeah, you still are waiting a year in most cases for like for seasons to come out.
Yeah.
And Cobra Kai,
Like,
there was a year for the show I just talked about. King and Ashura. It's been like 2.5 years. Niggas haven't seen that shit in a while, and they just got confirmed or renewed for season 3. Like most shows.
Well, that's because they were considering cutting it. That's what that means.
And Stranger Things was like 2 years now. Like, so, I mean, yeah, we're waiting on it, and I mean, as the new stuff comes out, all the new trailers, teasers, it just only brings up the hype.
Like in the case of Hulu, I'm pretty sure Hulu like only does weekly if I'm not wrong. Unless if, like the show already came out.
It does.
Like but like watching My Hero Weekly was fucking terrible. I kind of just wanted to see the whole thing. I'm not saying because I like the show, but like sometimes it just makes you uninvested. Like even though you know like, oh shit, this is gonna be a boring episode. Now I gotta wait another week for what's
that's
really gonna happen.
That is a problem. You get
like I'm not trying to see Deku get in a beach the
His
third
arm
time
ripped
this
once
season,
again.
Dude, this lame ass nigga brought up anime.
What's wrong with y'all?
Wait, K, you think the oversaturation is bad? I argue it's a good thing.
I think it's good and bad when it comes to yeah.
I think it's good for streamers because if you don't like it, you can just get off.
Like bad guys.
I think the oversaturation gives you some like classic shows, not classic, but like very good shows, underrated shows that
Garfield
other people wouldn't give a chance.
No, it would shows that wouldn't normally be greenlit. That's the only benefit.
If All American was a week,
I think that's a huge benefit though.
If All American was it, look if for the people who watch All American weekly on CW, you like pain.
Yeah, like
you like pain.
That was me in season 3, bro. That was me in season 3.
If you watch The Flash weekly on the CW, you like pain.
I'm not gonna lie. If you ever watch All American, you was talking to a girl.
So
he was talking to a girl, and that's the reason why.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna keep the book. Season 1, I watched by myself, and that's because everybody was talking. Season 2 and 3, and I didn't watch them, bro. I didn't watch.
I still laugh at your ass. That's crazy.
That man could not get that out of me. Can I say something about All American? As someone who played football, they could have not made the football scenes less.
Play football in the trenches for a living.
They couldn't have made the football like less fucking realistic. I could not believe that shit. That shit was
Anyways, as a nigga who played in the street for 2 months, I want to say that All American had the worst, and I mean the worst niggas to play football ever. And then on top of that,
they got a British nigga playing football, bro. This shit's crazy.
30-year-olds, man, 18-year-olds.
Like, your daddy's
I'm pretty sure you said that. Like the nigga who plays Coop is 37 or 34.
I gotta do it for Coop.
Okay,
she's like 35, bro.
And she's supposed to be
42
18.
does.
Are you
It
eating?
don't make no sense, bro. These niggas so old. Let me play somebody, bro.
I don't know
I'm
why.
for real
You want to?
17.
Hey, you want to play Coop?
Yeah, let me be
Like-
cool. On God, let me be a
Freak
trash ass
ass.
rapper.
All right.
My
You know
problem
she
with
gets
some
8
of these
out.
shows is that
Girlfriend looks fine
they
as
make
hell.
like
Let me
actors
be
who
a
are
trash
like.
ass rapper on a TV show. I don't care.
Yeah, and Chris, yeah, we're just gonna talk over you.
All right, all right. We need to get off. We need to get off the channel. We've been on Netflix and TV shows a little too much.
Yeah,
Wait, we're
it's been
leaving.
crazy.
We're leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
See ya.
Appreciate you.
See you later.
Fuck you, Ace. Fuck Tings.
You're
Fuck,
still the number one comedian I know. Fuck
fuck
boy.
whatever. Fuck skinny.
See you later,
What the
Mr.
fuck I do?
Astro.
I'm talking so much shit
What you
about
say
you in the
fuck
staff
me
meeting.
for?
I want to talk. I want the last topic to be on someone whose
Thank God
movies
he's fucking gone.
should be on Netflix.
No cap.
Netflix.
Thank God he's gone.
The Pirates
Good
of the
transition.
Caribbean
I'm
star
reporting him to HR.
Johnny Depp is currently in
What
court.
that case?
Or Johnny
I
Depp.
actually don't know the Johnny Depp situation. It's been happening
So
for like a year though.
so
His
in
girlfriend
20
pooped in the bed.
in 2016, Johnny Depp or Johnny Depp
Love that.
and Amber Heard got divorced, and immediately she filed a restraining order. She said that he had abused her and such. She had presented like marks and evidence as to
But yeah, they
signs
took
of
down
abuse.
Will Smith's movies. I can't stand for this bullshit, bro.
Well, they did take down, and he's been ostracized from Hollywood since then. He's been in like 1 or 2 movies, and it's been like from the same franchise.
Terrible movies.
Yeah, terrible movies, and also it's like just derailed his career and his life in general. But about I think in 2019 or 2020, there was like evidence that showed the opposite, that she had actually abused him, at least like verbally, and then there was physical abuse, and then there was signs that she had faked the initial abuse and lied and such. Ace, if you could like chew away from the mic, that would be
My fault.
greatly
You need to
appreciated.
put that monkey in your profile picture.
What's it
His
called?
profile picture is an ape. We gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
And so now they are in court. There have been text messages of Johnny Depp saying that he wishes that she
Johnny
would
Depp in
burn,
5.
and he wants to bury her corpse or like feed it to cows or some shit. I forgot what the exact
I don't
quote
see the
was.
problem with that. I don't see the problem with that. It's not ridiculous to say that.
It's ridiculous to text that.
It's not ridiculous to say that. It's not,
That is ridiculous. Stop it.
It's
Stop it.
not really
Yeah,
say that.
like
I mean, the niggas who don't hit their parlays be saying that shit to NBA players all the time, and niggas don't
it
be
doesn't make
having
any
a problem
right. It
with
doesn't
it.
make any less wrong.
But when
it doesn't make
when
sense.
you say it to somebody in a text message, it's a problem.
No, he
I
didn't
don't
say it
see-
to her. He was talking about her to somebody else. And I think this was
and
after the
that's not-
divorce.
that makes it even better because it wasn't to her. So I don't see what the problem is.
Jesus. But and then there's been evidence to show that of course she has physically assaulted him and like verbally assaulted him, slapped him,
Exactly.
punched
Boo
him in the
her.
face.
Ew, woman.
So takeaways to
I know.
anyone who's been following the scene or
I followed it.
I gotta
a little bit.
check
I haven't really like looked into it that much. I just see, I get. It sounds stupid to say, but I got most of the information from Twitter.
Hey.
So you know how that goes. Could be false, could be wrong.
Yeah, for me personally, I haven't really been involved in this situation. I haven't really heard. All I heard was, she abused him. She pooped on his bed. Some shit like that. Yeah.
Like a big shit on his bed.
Yeah.
You know how much
yeah.
like hate you gotta have for someone to shit on their
like.
Wait, y'all never did that before? I'm sorry.
To physically bend over and just let it out, just
like
let it loose.
you get on the bed, get in your prone position,
and then
Prone.
she smeared it in, bro, and then she smeared it into
Prone.
and then you take your hand
and then
after
she
you
smeared
shit,
it into
to
his sheets, bro.
smear it in the sheets. That's a dirty woman, bro.
And the maid, and the
Hey
maid
guys, y'all remember how I was eating?
Like I want, like I guess you wanted brown sheets and some shit. I don't know, but that was nasty. Like, imagine you wake up, have a tired ass day, you go in your bed, and you just something gooey on your. That'd be so nasty.
Took her white palm hand and just smeared it just in there.
Did I say that for no reason? What the fuck's going on?
Alright, so I've been following this for a little bit longer, like since like actually back in the 2016, 2019 days, like through some podcasts, through some stuff. Look, nigga, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. You're not just gonna drag Johnny Depp's name to the motherfucking mud, alright? I'm a goddamn hornswoggle fucking buccaneer, alright? So that crazy cunt, she like if you haven't, I guess since y'all haven't heard the audio recordings, like it's some of the most. Yeah. You heard those? Okay. It's some of the most deranged shit, and I'm not sure how many because I'm like this isn't like all women do this, but it's only in the way a woman can do it, like make you feel like you're somehow wrong for being put in a situation that she's put you in. But it's a very special. It's kind of like there's such a lack of accountability to a fault with her that it's like unbelievable. It's like it's hard to believe that this is like a human talk because it's like he's trying to keep it as calm as possible and like, hey, look, this is how that. All right, yeah, you just threw this at me. Yeah, you just slapped the shit out of me. Yeah, I know you did. Like, it's like, and she's like, oh, whatever, because you're a bitch and this and that. It's just like it didn't make any sense from the way that he's like trying to like plead with her and like the way how vindictive she is in her manipulation and trying to keep him there. It's some fucked up shit, man. And women.
I think just like in all cases, the woman is at fault. The man is never wrong. It's her.
Okay. You know, but seriously though,
black men don't cheat. Let's go.
Black men don't cheat, and black don't crack. You know that.
But like, how's Amber not like? Because I know that Johnny Depp, his movies are out from like some streaming sites, correct? Am I correct for that one? How come Amber's not? Yeah, how come Amber's not? Or at least not.
Oh no, she's not in some movies.
She will be. Yeah, and people are gonna boycott the Aquaman sequel. I'm more than sure.
Who
not just because it's Aqua. It's probably because it's bad also.
Who we talking about? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Amber Heard.
Catch the fucking weight. Catch the fucking.
And like, I haven't delved into the situation, but I remember hearing those recordings. It makes you kind of forget that, women can be the abusers in relationships too, like mentally abusing. Because the way he was talking like he was defeated. He wasn't trying to argue. Yeah, he was broken.
Oh, he is tired. He's tired of this situation. He is defeated in this situation. He's drained everything. Absolutely.
Probably asked for a divorce, and then all this stuff came out of nowhere.
I think he did ask for a divorce.
Yeah. No. She asked for the divorce. Which is why she. And then she did the restraining order.
Men never usually do the breaking up or asking for divorces just because men are typically the ones who want to stay in a relationship. They don't want to end stuff.
Bro, Johnny Depp.
Is that factual?
Yeah, it's factual. If you check the statistics, women are more likely to divorce or break up relationships.
Okay.
We're definitely loud and wrong, so you don't have to check up.
I'm about to say, nigga, you want us to be loud and right? Like, podcast.
Nah, I heard Kevin Samuel say it once, so I know it's right.
Oh, the source among sources.
Poo-poo head.
Trust me.
His glasses look weird.
Shout out Uncle Kev. Shout out Uncle Kev.
All right, well, I know the public opinion.
Fuck Uncle K, pussy.
I know the public opinions for Johnny Depp, but I wonder how the court's gonna see it because I feel like. That's fucked up. I was to say, I think the courts appeal to the women.
Do they have kids?
No, this is overwhelming. This is overwhelming.
Yeah, only for Johnny.
Wait.
Yeah, but the thing is, I seen. Go ahead.
Do they have kids?
Let me check.
Johnny Depp has kids with someone else.
Marriage without kids is outrageous.
They have two. Well, Johnny Depp has 2 children. But this is with another. This with another mother, and Jack Depp is with. That's definitely with another mother. Yeah. Because he's old. Yeah, they're 20.
Because he's old. Jesus Christ.
How old is Johnny Depp anyway? Like,
he's like 50 something. 58.
50 something. Okay, that
Jack Sparrow.
Like Cardiac was alluding to, it does seem like overwhelmingly that he's gonna come out this positively, and I'm happy that the court of public opinion seems to be on his side and things are gonna be better. We're not gonna let that shitty ass Dumbledore movie. They're not gonna. Disney tried to blame it on Johnny Depp. They're like, we had to cancel the series because Johnny Depp was like, no. It's because it's dog shit. So, but I think we all agree Johnny Depp is kind of on the right track, and he's gonna come out hopefully better. In Pirates of the Caribbean 17 is coming out soon.
There's 16 movies.
Who's fucking with Mike Tyson right now?
I think
who the fuck's fucking with Mike Tyson right now, G? That's the scariest man alive, bro.
So what do you? I watched.
Oh, you saw
what do you do?
That
shit was hilarious.
You must gotta have.
Wait, let me try to find the video.
I feel bad for Mike in this situation
I'm
because
putting him on.
Gotta have like
Legend,
17 shots in me before I can muster up the confidence to throw a water bottle at Mike Tyson.
I feel bad for Mike, but obviously, like the public opinion is gonna like be for him. But since he's a professional fighter, he's still. I'm pretty sure he's still technically a professional fighter since he's still.
Nigga retired. Come on now.
Well, no, he was just.
He is fighting like
He just fought like
he fought like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was like a year ago. Yeah. But since he is a professional fighter, I feel like I'm pretty sure there are other guys suing him, unfortunately, and I feel like the court's gonna be on his side considering Mike Tyson's background, what his profession was, who he still is.
Yeah, because
Go ahead.
Found the video. Can I share it?
All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead then. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for Mike too, since he didn't get a real competition. Pussy.
Since I think I'm gonna share it. I think I'm gonna share the screen. We'll try to share it.
I think.
Personally, I feel bad.
Red flag.
I feel bad for the niggas on the plane because
Witness is like currently.
Bro, his lights came on. It blinded me for a second. But I feel bad for the niggas on the plane. They couldn't get off the plane because Mike Tyson was beating that nigga's ass.
Not cap. If that happened to your homie, you jumping?
What's the context? I don't know any.
So the nigga threw a water bottle at Mike Tyson, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck that nigga," and he got.
Am I sharing?
Yeah, you are.
He was asking for it. That nigga was asking for that.
I saw the TMZ video. I don't know if it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, you go ahead, press play, Skinny.
Yeah, this is on the phone.
For the audience, if y'all can see.
He's minding his business.
This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
So you talking shit? You not trying to?
Bow.
Oh, he just wow.
Hey, he feeling them hoes. Bitch.
I'm not gonna lie.
Got beat up by Mike Tyson.
Look like a bitch.
There's no way he said, "I just got beat up by Mike Tyson." That's nasty.
Apparently, the context was he was being annoying. He was just getting in his ear, jawing at him.
I mean,
not in a friendly way. Not in a friendly way.
I understand that. That doesn't give you the excuse
but
to.
I heard that.
Still beating niggas ass if you being like that. Come on.
I ain't gonna because I heard he threw a water bottle at him. I
heard a water bottle.
I heard that one
I ain't
too.
gonna like. If you
got that
threw
video.
a water bottle, hey, you got what you got, man.
All right.
You got what you got.
Yeah, Cardiac.
Let's be honest.
The water bottle's thrown.
But I have a question. Being an ex-fighter, being one of the scariest people in the world, do you think that you have to kind of like more control yourself more that you can't really fight?
That's my point. Yes.
Yeah. Because obviously we say we would do that because we're ordinary people. But
y'all don't have certified hands for 20 years.
But the thing
is talking to you crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, Cardiac, I see it as more respective of me, regardless of me being a fighter or not. Is that if somebody is trying to avoid mess with my personal space and be more annoying, especially throwing a water bottle. If he did do that, I ain't gonna lie, I probably will at the very least slap him.
Yeah.
Chris, how many fights you been in?
Like I said, slap him. I would say that's a good way to handle. Not good way, but that's a proper way to handle it.
The guy only had like
we just watched
the dude was antagonizing him because of the fact that he's who he is. Like the dude wasn't scared. Clearly, he didn't think that Mike Tyson was gonna give him the motherfuckers. He thought he could do whatever he wanted. He thought he was,
But you as Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson isn't at a point anymore.
Mike Tyson was sitting there. He was taking that shit. He was just trying to.
Okay,
go.
but the thing is,
I understand.
I get it. Yeah, I get. But if Mike Tyson was actually trying, I know. I don't think he would really hit him that
All right,
hard.
Dick Ryan.
I mean, it's still okay. I know. I'm just
Nah,
saying,
that nigga
like,
was beating on the side of his head, bro. I know you seen that much.
Bro, he
yeah,
only
to
had
his
like
head, but I
2
don't think
scratches, bro.
it was 2 scratches.
It was
Like I feel like if Mike
fine.
Tyson really want to hit him, I feel like if he want to hit him, it would probably be knocked out. If he probably knocked out.
I agree that he held back. I agree, but at the same time, at number one, what Mike Tyson has to lose at this point, it isn't as much as he probably did at some point in time, but still, like I don't know. It's hard dealing with like a social figure who, yeah, he has some commercials every now and then. He has some guest appearances on some shows or on some podcasts or whatever. But he's clearly past his like commercial prime, his physical prime, his like career prime. But he still has some things to lose.
I think he's in his physical prime. That's how crazy it is.
He's not. Are you stupid?
Not like
All
top,
right.
No, if he was in his physical prime, that dude would
He
be
was in
gone. I ain't gonna lie, that dude would be gone.
He
He'd be gone,
I'm just
bro.
saying, if Mike is back in the ring,
Yeah, men's physical prime is from about.
I think he's gonna get
21
gassed, but like I think he still throw hands.
Awesome. It's about from 21 to 35. So that's.
Nah, I heard Mike Tyson stays in the gym as of like still
Yeah,
now.
but
He
that
can
doesn't
stay
mean-
in
that
the
doesn't mean
gym,
he's at his prime.
but he's 60.
Don King told you
It's
guys
not
he
his
told you-
prime.
He just fought a few.
Okay, look, hey, get up.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Get violent.
What it tells me is science, and that's just how it is. There's a certain athletic, peak that you have as a man, and the nigga's out of it. What I will say to combat Cardiac's point is, like, I agree with you. As a professional, as someone that's been doing this for a long time, taking niggas' souls was a part of this part-time job. Get those fucking crackers away from your Nike, you fucking monkey. Thank you, appreciate it. So as someone who does something like that,
Calling Mike the monkey?
He has a monkey as his profile picture. To be fair.
Yeah, the monkey.
Oh, Ace the monkey.
Oh wait, you're talking to me.
So as a professional, there should be an extra level.
I want to eat my cookie to be respectful.
Extra level of appreciation and understanding of what you can do and what you can do to other people. But if motherfuckers is throwing water bottles at you, like I said, I don't think that it should be acceptable. We should say, hey, everyone should start punching people in the face. But it's not like a normal. This isn't a normal circumstance. Hey, someone just went up to push Mike Tyson. That's not what it is. This isn't an argument. This is someone antagonizing him because he is Mike Tyson, because he's trying to get a rile out of him. It didn't seem like that was his first time, right? That wasn't his first 3 times. It was throwing himself at him. So at some point, you have to defend yourself. So can I ask you guys, at what point can someone like that defend himself? I get it. It might have been too much. That is his fault for picking on someone with that. He didn't do anything above. He didn't jump on him. He didn't do anything above board. He didn't even pull a gun. In Texas, you get a gun pulled on you if you touch somebody wrong. If you throw a water bottle at them, and it's fine. And the court says it's your favor. I'm not saying that's right, wrong, morally or not. But at what point does that person understanding, the responsibility that he has, when is he allowed to, back himself up?
Yeah. To be fair, go ahead.
To be fair, the nigga was leaning over his seat.
The boundary. Okay, for me, the boundary goes when you start.
You're cutting in and out.
Oh yeah, you're bad.
That was me
Chris.
for real.
For me, if talking shit, okay, I can ignore it. I am my fault. Okay, so or at least touching people. For me personally, I'm not a guy who likes getting touched. You can pretty much make fun of me, call me bad names. I probably ignore you. But the moment you start touching me, or in this case, throw a water bottle at me, I'm gonna have to fight.
How many fights you been in?
3.
How many you won?
2 out of 1.
Good.
He's been
positive record. Positive record.
It's a positive record. It's not bad. I think the one I got.
How
dropped
good was the
by
people
mistake.
you fought?
You got dropped?
Yeah, on the
Cardiac,
first one.
don't say that.
I can admit that. Hey, I got dropped one.
I would like to change the topic to talk about
Why?
everybody's. I want to hear fight stories.
Cardiac, don't say that.
Okay, you want to hear fight stories?
Tell me about it,
Okay,
bro. I want to hear fight stories. Tell me about it.
Okay, my first loss was, I think I was in like 7th grade.
Lame, man.
we were playing basketball. I think there's one guy who was
PE
like
class, bro.
6'8" or some
Basketball.
shit. He was 6'8" or something.
6'8".
So
All right,
Seventh
now
grade?
he's magically 6'8", 360
no.
pounds.
I wasn't. It was the kid.
I know.
He was 6'8" in
You
middle
was
school.
trying to fight a nigga
Yeah,
in
he's
6th grade
6'8".
when
He was
you were
360
250?
pounds.
Is he in the NBA now? Is he in the
In the
NBA
seventh
now?
grade, my nigga. In the seventh
No,
grade.
he isn't.
It was Marquise Chris,
Hey,
guys. It was
his
Marquise
name
Chris.
is his
It
name
wasn't.
is His name is Kevin Durant.
That's
It was
nasty.
Grant
But
Williams.
I'm
It was
not
Grant
that old.
Williams.
I'm not that old. Chill
All right,
out.
go ahead.
yeah.
Keep going.
Still.
Keep going.
Okay, so we were playing basketball, and usually we were just playing. It was a rough game and
6'8".
stuff like that. Okay, I get it, Ace.
Let him talk.
You try to fight a nigga that was
Let him
6'8".
go. Let him
Let
go.
him talk. Let him
Wait,
talk.
wait.
Shut up.
Let him talk.
Give me a break. Okay, so I was trying to go for a rebound, and he tried to grab it over me. So I got, like I said, I got mad as hell. Trying to rip it
How he
apart
tried
from him,
6'8".
and
You got mad because
we
you short?
had a
Nigga, let him go.
All
Bro,
right,
just let him talk,
okay,
bro.
Mr. Jokesters,
let him
calm
talk.
down,
Let me talk,
calm
bro.
down.
Come on. So we got mad and got in a scuffle, and we were talking. We were both talking a lot of shit. So things go from there and out of there, and we got a little fight. Usually
Sei muy latino con Bel Air.
I was trying to square up, but given that time, I think when I was in 7th grade, I was like 5'8", so he was a foot taller than me. So it was tough hitting him in the face because it was a foot difference. I ain't gonna hold you. So I
Hit him in the
personally
balls.
started
Hit
the
him in the
balls.
dick.
He got mad. I hit him in the dick. He got mad. He got mad in a rage and grabbed me and put me in the ground. Simple as that. He was crying. I don't know why he was crying. He
hit him in the dick. Of course,
Dude, you hit him in the balls, dude.
I did.
Does this story sound fake as fuck? Or am I tripping?
I don't know yet.
I can't tell.
I would cry too if I got hit in the balls.
I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like he was fighting over a rebound with a 6'8" guy and a 5'8" guy.
I think
That's what I'm
personally,
I got mad.
Personally, you were mad because you were short. I don't see the problem here. It wasn't his fault. His parents just got he just had the genes of like greatness, bro.
This nigga was 6'8", 260.
Yeah, 6'8". I'm not
Bro,
fighting a nigga that's 6'8"
y'all
for a rebound.
y'all my dick.
All right.
Y'all my dick.
You ain't fighting
Drew, it's your turn. It's your turn to tell your
my story real quick. So this happened back in like 9th grade, freshman year. This is the year right before Caleb came to my school on God. So
9th grade.
Sound like riding the crash dummy.
So I'm talking. I'm fighting with this 12th grader, right?
That was Caleb.
Hear me.
This is freshman year?
Okay.
Yeah, freshman year.
Oh yeah, so you roast
I'm
me.
on the
That's crazy.
freshman basketball team. I'm on the freshman basketball team. The nigga is on varsity because he's a senior, of course. So the reason this whole fight happened, I'm gonna keep it short, is because I had a bitch and me and her were together since like 7th grade. Long story short, we broke up, but like we were like still talking, and then she fucked that nigga and his
lame man.
Nigga weird.
He fucked that nigga his Hellcat. And I found out because he recorded it. So I'm at practice. I'm like,
You got cooked. Oh, you played my story.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got cooked. That's crazy. That's insane.
This nigga's not a nigga. He was
You
like,
played my story. You got cooked. That's crazy.
No, bro, let me talk.
He threw paint on that nigga's car.
Now.
So
that's crazy.
We at practice, right? Because practice is in the morning, and then like during school, and then after school. So
this
we
nigga really
is
is 9 inches.
And I'm like, you know what, bro? I ain't going for none of that. I called that nigga out, and I'm like, fuck it, run them hoes. None of that extra shit, bro.
She wasn't your girl.
Wait, did you win or did you lose?
Yeah, did you win?
So we throwing them hoes, right? I got him a good 3 times. You know, I'm piece of his shit. Yeah. Like, me and the nigga was the same height. Like, that nigga was kind of short on the short end. And so I'm piecing his ass. I'm doing the nigga in. And then, you know, I thought I was doing my shit. So I started to get aggressive. Started to go for that kill. And that nigga hit me with a mean one. And I'm waking up in the trainer's office.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nigga got beat up in this office.
So you got knocked out.
After saying this girl get fucked is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, Caleb. I remember if you ask anyone that I know, freshman year, I missed school. I wasn't at school for like a good.
Let's find out actually.
It was after that after I got knocked out in front of everybody, I didn't go to school for 3 weeks. I was
You almost got truancy because you got your ass beat. That's crazy.
My mom, like, we talked to the principal and everything, and we thought it was better if I stayed isolated from the school. And that's when we were in trouble too. Like, I was gonna be sent to Dowk and stuff like that. But
oh, for real? That's crazy.
Wait. So small dick. So you pretty much got.
Yeah, he fucked my bitch and he dropped my ass.
Beat, and then your own principal told you to
She wasn't yours. She wasn't yours.
She was for the world, shawty.
He was
and he recorded it. That's crazy. He airdropped it to your ass, boy.
That's crazy.
He airdropped it to. Wait, I missed that part. He airdropped it to you.
He didn't say that. Nigga, I made that.
I'm gonna go a little more into detail on the other part. So basically,
no, don't. That's child no, don't.
No, cardiac. This is hypothetical.
Basically, my girl went like
in game,
right? And I thought she was just hanging out with her friends. She told me, I don't get chased back for like 8 hours, bro. She snapped me back, and like her hair is all over the place, bro. Makeup fucked up. I'm thinking she got hit by a train, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, you straight? She was like,
yeah,
nah.
she definitely did.
She was like, nah, I was just doing hood shit with my friends. I'm like, I'm straight. I was like, okay. I didn't think about it, bro.
Your boyfriend?
So, bro, me and her walking in the hallway like that Monday after that weekend, bro.
Wait, was the video good?
And I'm walking in the hallway. My homeboy that was also on the freshman team, he come up to me. He like, hey, bro, you and her.
You seen this video too?
He pointed at her and me. He like, actually still talking with each other. I'm like, yeah, we got our problems and shit, but I'm trying to fix it with her. Like, man, I fuck with her for real. That's my wife. No, see, pause. I should have known she was gonna do this to me because she wasn't known how, bro. She was lucky to school out, bro. She was lucky to school out.
Who showed you the video? Did your homeboy?
You still dated her knowing she was a hoe.
Chris.
So you knew she was a hoe.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. First relationship, and I was naive. I was a young, naive nigga, bro.
Wait, so who showed you the video? How did you?
My homeboy that was on the basketball team with me.
That's terrible. If I was your homeboy, I wouldn't show you that shit. That's terrible. I'm not.
No, bro. He's a good homeboy for letting me know. Cause
that's not good.
Letting you know and showing you evidence is two different things, bro.
Damn, you seen this shit, bro? Y'all seen this shit?
No, so he's like, hey. No,
this is what he hold you, cat.
He hit her with the jacket.
Let me finish.
That shit hit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Let me finish, and then we can have a conversation after, bro. So
she did the reverse cowgirl. Look, bro, look.
Damn. So he's like, so Ashley got fucked like 2 days ago, right? I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, bro, Marcus fucked her in his Hellcat, and he pulled his phone out, bro.
Why does he have a Hellcat?
Video was already loaded up on the phone as if he just watched it before coming up.
Bro, look, he's throwing it back on him. Look.
And bro, I looked at the phone, and there was one part in the video where he put the camera on her face, and she looked at him, bro. And I looked at her with
it slipped out. You put it back in, bro. Look.
I just looked at her with pain in my eyes, bro.
That's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga's not your homie. Was that Cardiac who showed you the video? That can't be.
You're sick. You're sick.
It was Brian. I hold you.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna talk to you afterwards and tell you who she is.
I'm gonna text you the video.
Yeah. Don't send me the damn video.
I'm gonna tell you who the girl is. But
yo.
I'm gonna see you the video.
If I know who she is, that's crazy. But
all right, that's a good place to end.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Yo, on that note,
I couldn't imagine getting knocked out, full boy.
Yeah, I got
Nah, Ace, we gonna get to you. We gonna get to you next time, bro. You opening up next pod, no cap.
There is no fight video though. Thank God.
Thank God.
I ain't gonna lie.
There's no fight video. You better
none of my fights got on video. No cap. I think that. I'm
kind
of proud of that shit.
On this note,
so big dick. So you got cucked and got knocked out.
Big dick is crazy. In the pod.
Yes. I watched the video of my girl getting fucked and I got knocked out. Yes.
But I feel like the worst part of that story is your homeboy showing.
This is the worst part.
I off myself.
Oh my God. This is crazy, and this has been the Louder Rock podcast.
He put his finger in your butt, bro. Look.
And anybody want to say? Anybody got some final words?
Let me say
shout outs.
Celtics are winning this game.
Wait, did it slip out?
I was just naive, and things happened to me in my past. It is what it is. I'm grown now. I'm about to be a man. Fuck that nigga Marcus. That's why he in jail. Yeah.
What?
Nah, bro. Nah, that's it.
That's crazy. Marcus is watching this right now. He's like,
How he watching this, bro? He in jail.
I'm sending it to him. I'm your homeboy.
They got TVs. They got TVs, and we got a game
How'd
to
your
watch. We'll
homeboy
catch
get the
y'all later.
video? That's the question.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Listen,